Memorial Day event. Have you heard? Trade-in values are up. Trade into a lower payment. You owe it to your family. Upgrade before the best new Chevys are sold, because when they're gone, they're gone. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as The Strip.
AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park knows that the joy of having a car is in the going. That's why we have prices you can trust on an incredible selection of your favorite new Toyota models. Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Tacoma, Tundras, and more. Plus all your favorite pre-owned cars and trucks. We even offer exceptional service done by our expert techs. No wonder people come from St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, Largo, Seminole, and Gulfport. So go to AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park now. Less stress, more go.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-288-2202. 813-288-2202. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 813-288-2202.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Memorial Day savings have arrived at Jerry Ohm, and that means bigger, better, faster deals during the Declaration of Deals sales event. That sounds huge. It is. You can lease a new Ram 1500 for $497 per month with zero down or up to $14,000 off MSRP. Wow, I've never seen discounts that big before. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and that's why they are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the hook.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
So cold.
Your lips are turning blue. I think you better stay home.
No! Duff Gardens! Hurrah!
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Hey! Happy Friday, trademark SBK. It's time for Drew Garabo Live, batting cleanup. Thank you to the Mike Calta Show, Johnny B and JoJo, JP, Diz, and Monica, and Diz and Setty for all getting on base. Now it's up to us to bring those runners in. They don't call me Mr. Ribby for nothing. Am I going to hit a grand slam and knock them all in? Am I going to suicide squeeze? We'll find out.
Emptiness is loneliness, and loneliness is cleanliness, and cleanliness is godliness, and God is empty,
Just like
me.
I'm playing Smashing Pumpkins not only because tickets are on sale now for their upcoming show in October at the Benchmark International Arena, but because at 4:30, a phenomenal chat with one of the best rock drummers of all time, Jimmy Chamberlain. I hope you enjoy it. His name is Maurice.
Hey.
We've been doing this for about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
But who's counting?
There was a big celebration for me today.
Oh, man, you wouldn't have believed it.
Whatever.
They went through all the anniversaries at the Bone, and when it came time to Maurice, they were like, who's that?
That I believe.
I used to be like not go to staff meeting guy. And then I went to one like 3-4 years ago, and I'm a big fan of leaders who take leadership seriously. Not so seriously where they're like fire and brimstone, kick them in the ass. But they know the right things to say and the right way to motivate people. And in radio, you've just got so many different moving parts and pieces. You've got the people who are on the front line selling the commercials. Then you've got the people who schedule the commercials. Then you've got the people who market the radio stations, the people who are in charge of the people on the air, and then us, the people on the air. And if we all don't work in tandem with each other, this whole thing fails. And there is a lot of miscommunication frequently, and not just in this building, but every damn building, between the people who sell, the people who program, et cetera. We're very, very fortunate to work in a building where I feel like everyone in this building really understands the greater mission, and it's beyond ratings, beyond revenue. It's making an impact in the community, and I'm very, very proud to be a part of this organization. If you'd like to join us by phone, we love that. 800-771-1025. That's 800-771-1025. Jump on in the YouTube chat, should you see fit. There are people, lovely people, chatting in there throughout the show, sometimes related to what we're talking about, sometimes not. It's really an all-purpose chat. If you're having a boring afternoon in your cubicle, then pop on in there and chat with people about the program or anything you desire. It is Take It Back Thursday, the day that we designate for olive branches, if you will, for contrition, for clearing the air at least. Something happened on this show last week, last month, last year, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and you'd like a little clarification. Maybe you've been feeling bad about something. By all means, throw me a shout. We'll talk about it, etc. I think I'm putting myself up on the Take It Back Thursday board first.
Interesting.
Yeah. When talking about the Rays, and it's such a fatigued subject. I know a lot of people, both Tampa Bay Rays fans and non, are just tired of hearing about the stadium drama. I am too, which is why when John Morgan said if they don't build a stadium, he's going to take the Rays down to Orlando.
Ain't no Orlando. White Castle's for everybody.
Right. I was just like, yeah, take them. But really, when you think about it, as a Tampa broadcaster, I have to be better at supporting Tampa teams. I root for the Lightning. I ride or die for the Lightning. Well, not die, but I ride or get real hurt for the Lightning. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fantasy football has ruined me as far as rooting for any team. I just root for my guys, but I do hope the Bucs do well every year. And so with the Rays spending no money on superstars to have the record that they do, which is, I believe, the best in Major League Baseball. I think back to the Mike Allstott Charity Outdoor Weekend, and I had a conversation with Brett Phillips, legendary Ray, just retired, I think, last year. He's so passionate about the team. He was when he played here, and he is now. I feel like I should do a better job of just hoping that the Rays stay here. I think today they may have passed their non-binding agreement through the city council.
I know the Hillsborough County passed it. Yesterday.
Yeah, well, I think today they were speaking before like the Tampa City commissioners, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that they approved it. So, look, do I love the fact that your tax money is going to basically subsidize billionaires and help them build a big playground for professional athletes? I don't love it, but our tax money has been going to bad and dumb things for a very long time now. And I watched in Orlando a new arena completely transform downtown Orlando, at least for a couple of years. And still to this day, the building was open on October 10th, 2010. I remember because we all got shirts that said 10-10-10. I saw what it did, and it was a very exciting time. So I really feel like if they do build this $2 billion building where Hillsborough College is now, I think it'll bring people out to the ball games. So why not? It costs nothing to be optimistic, and I just need to cough and drink some water real quick. Hold on. Thank you. It's really difficult to shake this funk. I spend, you don't care, but I spend the first 2-3 hours of every day drowning in mucus. I get up, I start to feel okay. I start talking to the microphone, and my throat goes, "Hey, guy, we're not quite better yet. Let's go ahead and not talk for a couple of hours, shall we?" Mm-hmm. Not an option. This is Daddy's moneymaker. So my first Take It Back Thursday is going to be hoping that the Rays move up the road to Orlando. We have to keep them. It makes Tampa appear like a really major sports city to have a professional baseball, hockey, and football team, and soccer. Can't forget you Rowdies. Although I don't know that they're MLS. Do you know if they're MLS?
I know they're kicking the grass,
They
bro.
sure are.
That's all I
the
know.
Rowdies. I remember those commercials. Are the Rowdies a major league team? I'm sorry I even have to ask this. An MLS team. Nope. They currently compete in the USL Championship, which is the Division II professional tier, and the kind of like the arena football, if you will. What was it? Tampa Bay Bandits, right?
Bandits,
the arena football, or no, the USFL.
Yeah, the Bandits.
There was the Tampa Bay Bandits and the Orlando Renegades, and it was fun for a hot minute. I think they tried to compete. Didn't Donald Trump have something to do with the USFL? Like maybe was he the commissioner of the league, or did he own the New Jersey team?
I think he may have had something to do because he was upset that the NFL wouldn't allow him
Correct.
to own a team. So I think he did align with him. I think it wasn't even Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi I think was involved in the new.
There you go, Trump and Bon Jovi. What could go wrong?
Shout out to Nick F5 Penguin in the YouTube chat who said that the Rowdies are going through a thing with their venue too.
Uh-oh.
I went to a Rowdies game probably 10 years ago at Al Lang Stadium. I thought it was awesome. Yeah, not enough to get me to watch another soccer game in person, but a lot of fun. People get really, really passionate about it, and I'm very intrigued by the tarps off movement not just here, but in other stadiums as well. Have you seen it?
No.
It's an entire, I guess, correct me if I say anything stupid, which happens frequently, but an entire section in the outfield. I don't know if they do it randomly, if there's like a particular time that they do it. They all take off their shirts and they start whipping them around. And it's like 50 to 100 guys all whipping off their...
Spinning it like a helicopter?
They are doing the Petey Pablo, and they call it tarps off. It's intriguing. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
Hey, Drew, it's Stutzman. How are you?
Mark, what's going on, dude?
Not much. I having been a Tampa Bay resident my entire life, you know, the Rays are a little bit different to me in that we have never really had a good owner. From Vince Namoli to Stu Sternberg, they have all been tightwads who care nothing about the team. They care nothing about the city. They know they can get rich off of a poor team, and then you compare them to the Jeff Vinicks and even the Glazers, who put the money into putting a good product on the field and building up the city around it. And it makes it tough to, get invested in a team or in an ownership of a team when they don't seem to care much about the city at all.
Mark, I think you just nailed why I have had such, I don't want to say disdain, but such hesitance in getting behind the Rays, because they've never seemed invested in the Tampa Bay area like the Buccaneers and like the Lightning especially. And I think this new ownership group, it's a real estate executive, Patrick Zalupski, and he's got co-chair Bill Cosgrove and the CEO, Ken Babby, who's been going around and making the rounds. They seem like they're saying all the right things, and hopefully they'll have a little bit more of a charitable mindset when it comes to connecting with the community, right?
Absolutely. And like you said, there's a bright future that you can sort of feel for the Rays if this new stadium happens. And I've been around long enough. I remember going to Lightning games in the Thunderdome. That stadium was 10 years old before the Rays ever played a game in it. It is an old building, and it feels that way when you walk into it.
Yeah, it does. It sucks the life right out of you. So a new building is gonna be great for everyone, except for, of course, Hillsborough County taxpayers. But hey, we've been kissing our tax money goodbye for dumb reasons for a really long time. So why not build a really cool building, right?
I could not agree more. The saving grace of the air conditioning is wonderful, but it just feels like an old gymnasium when you walk in there.
It does, and I saw a mock-up of the new building, and it looks like it's going to have some sort of high-tech translucent roof, which intrigues me. So, I'm open to it. I'm never going to be the baseball fan that I was when I was growing up, but I'd like to be able to go to, like, between 1 and 5 games a year and have a good time at a baseball game.
There's like 300 games a season. You only going to 5?
1 to 5, Mo, and that's on the low end, 1 to 2. Mark, I love chatting with you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, you guys have a great day.
You too, bud. You're the man. Hello there. It is Drew Garabo Live. How may I be of assistance to you? You're on the air.
Hi, this is Monty. I want to talk about the Rays for a minute.
Please.
I've been a lifelong baseball fan. I moved to Florida 25 years ago, so I keep in touch with the Yankees and the Mets. And I'd love to be a Rays fan. It was fun to go to their stadium. They treated everybody nice. But here's the thing. There's no television. I can't follow the Rays. It's blacked out on streaming. I have Frontier basic cable.
Yeah.
Unless you pay for another package, you can't get the Rays. And I think it's kind of like professional wrestling. If they don't have television, they won't sell tickets, because how are you going to get interested?
Well, if you could watch the game on TV, then you don't need to watch it in person. So, maybe the lack of television presence, Monty, will lead to more people going to the game, no?
No. People love to get out to a game with the kids, but nobody's interested in the Rays because they have no presence. They're not visible.
All right. Well, listen, maybe they're going to change that with the brand new $2 billion building, my man. I appreciate the call, Monty. How old of a gentleman are you?
I'm in my 60s.
Oh, you sound older. I mean, I don't
We,
mean
we
to.
talked about Far Rockaway and the band, the rappers from Beach 17th Street.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome, man. Great speaking with you again, Monty. I'll never forget it. Big props while we're talking Tampa sports to Darren Radish from our Tampa Bay Lightning. I just saw my friend Gabby Shirley tweet that today Darren Radish donated $20,000 to Moffitt Cancer Center.
Nice.
Money came from the sale of his bald eagle T-shirts and stuffed animals. His dad passed away from cancer in March. Beautiful thing for you to do there,
Yeah, get back.
Ratty, and I know that's going to go to great use. Speaking of dads, I just want to take this moment to encourage you to call your mom or dad today if they're still alive. I was sitting on the couch last night, and I look down, and my phone's ringing, and it says, Xander Garabo. And I'm like, oh my, dude, the littlest gesture of calling your parents just to say hi, just to see how things are going, that little step means more than you could possibly know. If you're not a parent yourself yet, you won't get it until you're a parent. Once you're a parent, you'll get it, especially the parent of an adult kid. Just give them a call. Even if you don't talk to them regularly, or especially if you don't talk to them regularly, maybe haven't spoken in a while, you should absolutely throw your parents a shout just to say, hey, it made my effing night. Thank you. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, Drew. How's it going?
Very well. Thank you very much. How's your day, dude?
Not bad, brother. This is Joe.
Hey, Joe.
From Tampa.
Hey, Tampa Joe.
Hey, Tampa Joe. The gentleman that called about the Rays.
Y'all.
And no presence in the streaming and all that jazz.
Yeah.
He's right. I mean, they're going to start the 3-game series tomorrow against the Yankees, and if you don't have the streaming series, you can't see the two best teams in baseball in the same division play.
Yeah, it's kind of weird the way sports has become like this boutique thing where you can't watch all the football games anymore on one channel. You got to have like 3 or 4 different streaming services. Right. NBA, same way. One night the game's on Prime, the next night it's on ESPN, the next night it's on NBC. I don't know that we have the right as American citizens to watch sports. It just seems like these leagues are gouging their customers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the right may not be the right word, but the sports wouldn't exist if it hadn't been for the early patrons in the early 1900s of baseball, 1800s, just throughout history, supporting teams.
Very true.
Be able to
Very true. But if you look at the uniforms of players now, they got corporate sponsors on there. Yeah. It's all about that money. And it's because the escalating salaries from these dudes. I mean, you can be a scrub in the NBA and you're making $10 million a year. I don't know what the lowest salary in Major League Baseball is, but I'm sure it's in the hundreds of thousands, if not $1 million. It's insane.
Well, the center fielder for the Cubs that told the lady to do something to something.
Oh yeah,
day before yesterday.
Yeah,
is terrible. Now he's terrible this year. Made the All-Star team last year, and now he's terrible. They signed him to $120 million for 119 right away after last season.
Well,
and now
listen,
he's thinking it out.
Don't you say that to him. You know what he's going to tell you to do, my man, and you might want to do it. He's an attractive man. Hey, have a good one, bud. Thank you, Tampa Joe. Appreciate that. 800-771-1025.
I would say this. If taxpayers' money is going to fund the stadium, then the residents of Hillsborough County ought to be able to view the game unfettered.
Get out of here. 800-771-1025. 5 cents of your money is going to that building.
Hey, that's 5 cents. I didn't tell you. You took
you know what
5
that gets you? That gets you the right to go to a game full price.
Reparations, Drew. Reparations.
Drew Garabo Live. Hello. Who are you?
Hey, Drew, this is John.
Hi, John.
Talking about the Rays and presents. You know, I grew up in the Chicago area in the 70s, and the White Sox were one of the first teams to go to pay-per-view, like a pay sports streaming channel.
Yep.
and the Cubs were playing day games. So every kid came home from school watching Cubs games.
Sure.
And the White Sox lost like a whole generation of fans. So it makes a big difference. If they don't get the kids on it hooked, then they don't have a future fan base.
That's a good point. I only started to watch the Atlanta Braves because you got all their games for free with basic cable vision. You could watch WTBS and watch every damn game with Dale Murphy.
Ted Turner, man, TNT.
Yeah. He revolutionized the game, and now you got to have a separate subscription just to watch your favorite sports teams.
Yeah, the Cubs were on WGN.
Oh, they sure were. Harry Carey and Steve Stone, baby. Great call. Thank you, my man. Nice speaking with you.
You have a good day.
You too. They consider today the unofficial start of summer. Summer begins on June 21st. Why in the world would any Floridian want more of summer? Just thinking about summer makes it 10 degrees hotter.
Yeah, right.
Let's pump the brakes on that and enjoy another month of spring. Don't rush into summer. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, and it still feels spring-like. I mean, you get some hot days, but when the summer's here, it's just consistently hot.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking the summer off from golf this year. It's just not worth it. Unless you're out at 7 o'clock in the morning sweeping the dew, it's oppressive out there.
7 o'clock this morning, I was out mowing my backyard. You know why?
Because you like to annoy your neighbors.
Yeah, well, F them. It's 7 o'clock. Get up. Because it's hot.
You can't mow your lawn at 7? That's illegal.
I can't. Yes, you can. If it's daylight out, I'm firing that mower up, bitch.
Drew Garabo Live. Hello, who are you?
What's up? This is Pete Bolin from St. Pete. What's up, Drew?
Mayor Pete, my man. What's up, dude?
Just calling in. I'm very passionate about my Tampa Bay Rays and this whole saga and everything else, this 20-year saga. And I just wanted to call in and chime in and say congrats to all those who have been working on it so hard in Tampa and all those folks. This is a big first step, and now they get into the nitty-gritty. Now the politics are going to get ugly, Drew.
Yeah, what happens now, Pete? I know it got approved by the Tampa City Council, got approved by Hillsborough County. So now what? They all sit down at the negotiating table and hammer out the details?
Basically, if you remember, yes, you're correct. If you remember back in September of 2023, when the Rays came out and announced that here to stay, that they announced that they had an agreement, a memo of understanding very similar to where they're at now. So now we get to hash out the details. What's going to be built there? How much is it going to cost? Where exactly is the money going to be coming from? And I don't know if some of those no votes today are just kind of grandstanding a little bit, doing a little bit of political positioning. I don't know the exact politics over on y'all's side of the bay like I do mine, but it's going to be a tough fight. They're talking about dipping into some rainy day fund money for that. It's a very expensive ask, but I think that we're really close to having a long-term solution over here, and congrats to those over there, and maybe we keep the Rays in Tampa Bay.
I hope so, but man, what a nightmare it would be, Mayor Pete, if we friggin' approve the use of rainy day funds and then we have a seriously rainy day and need that money for something else. All hell will break loose, my friend.
That's why it's going to be a tough political fight. We got a hot election season here. One thing people aren't talking about is that property tax initiative.
Yeah.
That's going to change a lot of the dynamics for some of these local politicians and in the future budgets. You're talking about 60-70% of some of these municipal city budgets come from that homestead property tax on some estimates. So it's going to be really tough, but there's no doubt having pro sports and having Major League Baseball in the market is a big deal. Losing them would be a big deal. It's a huge project. There is a big impact. I'm hoping that they can get something done. Because if they go to Orlando, I'm just going to go ahead and jump off the ship. I can't do Orlando. And I know you love Orlando.
I do, but I don't want to go there for a baseball game. Only basketball. My man, great speaking with you. I'm going to see you soon for some World Cup action.
Oh, baby, next week you guys are going full throttle. Can't wait. The World Cup USA, St. Pete's going to be the place to be.
Can't wait, my brother. I'll see you soon.
Cheers, Drew.
Mayor Pete, everybody. He's awesome. The Galley, his place, just a great place to go in downtown St. Petersburg. All right. When we come back, a chat with Jimmy Chamberlain, founding member of Smashing Pumpkins, overdosed several times on the Siamese Dream Tour. One of them almost killed him. He's a survivor. So am I. We'll talk to him next. And don't forget, at 5 o'clock, your chance to win $1,000 as part of the bonus keyword giveaway.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. The Drew Garabo Live featured cut of the day on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet. 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Police activity 75 north, ramp from I-4. Looks like on-ramp right, lane blockage here. Eastbound I-4 crash around the Seffner Way Station, left lane block. Dale Mabry crash north between Van Dyke and the Veterans. Also that earlier wreck, Dale Mabry at Ehrlich, Pierce Avenue. Courtney Campbell Causeway westbound toward Rocky Point still has roadwork delay and right lane blockage. This is Eric with traffic.
Brandon Ford's Bargain Center is Florida's best source for quality pre-owned vehicles at ultra-affordable prices. As one of the largest Ford dealers in America, Brandon Ford takes in huge numbers of trades. We have rows of certified vehicles to choose from and the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in Florida. In our Bargain Center, you'll find pre-owned trucks, cars, vans, SUVs, imports, luxury vehicles, and work trucks. You won't find a better pre-owned selection of vehicles at lower prices. We promise you that. Instead of bringing these vehicles to the auction, we'll sell them to you at auction pricing. An extended warranty is available for purchase on most. All will be cleaned, road ready, and available for you to drive away today. Quality pre-owned vehicles at ultra-affordable prices. The Bargain Center is now open at Brandon Ford, Highway 60 and 301 in Tampa, and at BrandonFord.com. No bull, no surprises, real prices.
Gold and Diamond Source has the largest selection of jewelry and diamonds around. So when you've got a special someone in your life and you want to treat them to something really nice, you need to hit the Gold and Diamond Source. They have jewelry to fit every budget. So if you're getting engaged and you want to show that special someone how much you love them, but you're limited on fundage, they will work with you. And the best part is they never lose their value. Once you're making some more money, you can trade it back in and get a better diamond for your loved one. They only sell natural diamonds at Gold and Diamond Source. So if it's real love, it should be real natural diamonds. And they have 0% financing for up to 5 years. So if you finance $5,000, it's only $83 a month. Make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond. Gold and Diamond Source, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater.
It's a love you give only at Gold and Diamond Source.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Don't get stuck without AC when temperatures climb. Save up to $2,026 on a new system with Hawkins Service Company, backed by their no lemon guarantee. Get your free estimate at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as The Strip.
Hey, it's Mike Calder from 102.5
102.5 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. They've been authorized to sell 200 new Chevys between now and Memorial Day, priced below market value. Do not miss the Stingray Memorial Day event. Have you heard? Trade-in values are up. Trade into a lower payment. You owe it to your family. Upgrade before the best new Chevys are sold, because when they're gone, they're gone. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
I want you to take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks fed up with living with the pain that's been keeping them from doing what they love, looking to us for a solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist. You'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
A cat named Mo for Blue Bear Total Home Services. Now, nobody thinks about their AC until they're sweating in their own living room. And when it's time to call an HVAC company, reputation matters. Most people don't know the mechanics of an AC system. I don't, so you want a company that you can trust and that shows up when you need them. That's Blue Bear Total Home Services with a perfect 5-star rating and over 460 Google reviews. Need a new system? Get 0% financing for 60 months or payments as low as $104 a month. BlueBearTotalHomeServices.com. The 5-star difference starts here.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2577. 800-375-2577. 800-375-2577. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Summer storms are coming. To get your home storm ready, just call Patrick and Heather Thomas at Bolt Electric for surge protection, backup generators, and all things electrical. Online at BoltElectric.com.
Join 102.5 The Bone and the Mike O Radio Show this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. at Brandon Hyundai's Memorial Day sales event. Win Busch Gardens tickets every 30 minutes, concert tickets, and more. Fun, prizes, and great deals all happening this Saturday at Brandon Hyundai. Don't miss it.
Injured? It's your case. Own it. Call Farah & Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Pretty much locked in through the weekend. We'll go mostly clear tonight. Any storms ending. Sunshine coming up on Friday after a morning low in the mid-70s. Clouds will build, and there'll be some afternoon storms and highs in the low to mid-90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Hear those drums? Those are being pounded by the one and only Jimmy Chamberlain. Yesterday on Zoom, which required me to go into JoJo's office, borrow her webcam, set it up in one of the production rooms, just so that Jimmy Chamberlain didn't have to stare into a black void, which probably would have been preferential to having to look at my stupid mug, although I was wearing a Smashing Pumpkins shirt, as you'll hear in this interview. That was your computer.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it was my fault. I shouldn't have turned it up. without further ado, they are coming to the Benchmark International Arena on October the 18th. I believe it is a Sunday. The one and only Jimmy Chamberlain. How you doing, Jimmy?
How's it going?
Good. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud. I don't know about clear, but yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, damn it to hell. All right, I'll enunciate and elocute properly so that we can have a great conversation.
I can hear you. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I had to run around this building to find a stupid friggin' webcam because I didn't want you speaking the great void, wondering like who this disembodied voice was. You'd think a fucking radio station would have a webcam laying around somewhere, but I had to run down the hall and grab one.
Oh my God!
So
yeah, I never know. Am I talking to an AI or what?
Definitely not that, man. If there were an AI that had all these imperfections and flaws, we'd be screwed. Hey, thanks for making time, man. I've talked to Billy a bunch of times, and when I saw I got to talk to you, I was overjoyed because Billy's sure got a lot to say. There's no doubt, but to me, the Smashing Pumpkins don't exist without your percussion. From the very moment I heard Gish, I was working in college radio. It's like 91, 92. Grunge is starting to percolate. And this magnificent album called Gish comes in. And from the opening track, I Am One, it is just magnificence. Those pounding drums really accentuate everything that band does. And for the whole journey, you've had a ringside seat to the success. I love your expression, manifestation and a journey in music. How's the journey been for you, my guy?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been incredible. I'm especially in light of the upcoming tour and the realization that we've been doing this for 30, almost 4 decades. It's not, it's certainly, it's not the way I would have, ended the movie or continued the movie or predicted the movie. It's the music has a power unto itself. And as long as you're willing to celebrate it and make it a sacred space, it's willing to provide more holy moments for you. I think that's the lesson, right? To be invested and to stay in gratitude within the architecture that the universe has created for us. I mean, it's, that like this, all this stuff is not part of why I started picking up drumsticks, right? My brother was a drummer. I was, I had a drum set. I wanted to be cool like my brother, which of course it was impossible because I was, wearing his old clothes. But I practiced my ass off and thought maybe someday, something like this could happen. And I think, I had the prescience to create that vision in my head and to feel what it could possibly feel like. And somewhere along the line, the opportunity came across my phone, with Billy's voice on the other end. And, hey, do you want to come and audition for this drum part? And, now here we are. But yeah, that album Gish was an incredible to make. And, we've been talking to Butch lately, and Butch and I have been talking a lot about that record and how incredible it was to make, and the drums on it were so fun. And just to be in a band where, Billy was such a champion for my abilities and really, allowing me to, paint on a canvas where anything was on the table. Right. So, I was talking to a fellow Floridian, Bobby Caldwell from Captain Beyond. Yeah. The drummer was probably the single biggest influence on that drumming on that record. And I had remarked about it on a Rick Beato interview, and Bobby reached out to me and said how nice it was to hear his name. And we ended up getting on the phone. And I ended up having the opportunity to thank him and tell him how much, his playing was a North Star for me when I was very young. And to learn how to play in such a fiery and audacious way, or even to know that type of drumming was possible in a rock architecture, because it certainly wasn't what was coming out of the AM radio when I was a kid, so to be able to find stuff that was a little more progressive was, the best thing that ever happened to me, but maybe the worst thing that happened to other people.
Dude, I love hearing you talk about gratitude. It's something that is extremely important to me as well. You and I have both faced situations where all this could have come to an end. You through an overdose in about 94. I'm currently on my second fight with cancer, and the first one almost took me out. And after I emerged from that, and I imagine after you emerged from what you emerged from, you just look around and you realize how much you took for granted, and you realize what a gift every day truly is. And I think when you live your life through that filter, there's really not much that gets to you, you know?
Well, I quit drinking when my daughter was less than a year old, or around 1 year old, and my kids had never seen me drink, and drinking was always the issue that led to other things. And I wasn't a big, program guy. I just figured that, I had this other job to do now, which is raising these children. And when you put one thing on the one side of the scale and this kind of party thing on the other, it was really out of balance in favor of my children, thankfully. And I call, and I'm not saying like I'm some, teetotaler or anything. I don't drink, right? And I don't drinking is a bad thing. And other people can attest to that as well. But I think, I call it living with the lights on, right? A lot of people can live their lives, abusing themselves and do crazy stuff. But what are you doing when you're fully present? Right. I'm still getting in race cars. I still ride a Ducati. I'm still doing a lot of climbing, rappelling. I prefer it. I mean, I like being present for those crazy moments much more than I did when I was, in the fog, in a race car or doing other things. So yeah, it's definitely a better way for me. And I think, the world's kind of moved on from that stuff as well. I think we're living in a time where consciousness expansion and the willingness for people to look outside of the self-contained narcissism that is their fake life in their cell phone. And you see it where you see it most is in young people, right? Young people have enough awareness to know that everything in the phone is BS.
Yep.
They don't believe anything on TV, anything they read and question. Right. But, they're coming back to the rock. I mean, our demo shifted from like old people and their parents to like, 18 to 24-year-olds now are showing up for our concerts because they want to see people expressing themselves and celebrating the inconsistencies of the human condition, right? And that's really what art does when it's doing its thing, is it lets people off the hook and lets them know that the expression of one's there is no wrong expression. There's just truth and there's fiction. My son, I was telling Billy yesterday, I texted him and I said, hey, this is funny story. Lucas, my 20-year-old, he texted me. He's on vacation with his girlfriend. They're both out of school. And he said, Dad, he goes, have you ever heard of Ronnie James Dio? So you have to understand that Lucas was like, when he was 17, 18, he was a two-time state champion gymnast. So he was a bit of a gym rat, and a total jock. So he was into like Yeet and all this other hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
And now he's like, Dad, you ever heard of Dio? And I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about? In fact, I just saw Wendy Dio a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, I saw Dio in the Heaven and Hell Sabbath. Oh my God, are you serious? And he's like, I can't believe that I made fun of Audrey, his older sister, who's a total music nerd. I can't believe that I was making fun of Audrey for listening to Bowie. So I told Corrigan, I said, this is how you know that rock is back, because he knows Lucas, right? And Lucas was always at, the rap shows or Summer Smash or all the big festivals. And now he's gone full on. Like, I'm like, you got to check out the Priest, man. Check out Judas Priest, like, and all this other stuff.
Maiden, all that.
I just think kids are really kids, they have a sensibility that's true to music, right? I mean, when, the greatest rock or contemporary music is generally created by people 18 to 35, let's call it, sure. So that awareness is inert in that age, in that plane of development, much more so than it is as you get older or you're younger than that. So I think the indicators are good for all things.
Rock is alive and healthy. Smashing Pumpkins will be on the Rats in a Cage tour. It's coming to Tampa, Florida, Sunday, October the 18th, Benchmark International Arena. Last time you were here, you were in the very muggy confines of the amphitheater outdoors. It's going to be nice to be air conditioned inside, because I'm sure you break quite the sweat while you're in there, Jimmy. You pound those skins like crazy. I was listening to your solo. Well, I don't want to call it solo because it's a hell of a band, the Jimmy Chamberlain Complex, on my way in. Am I wrong in that I hear a little bit of a Sonic Youth influence in there? There were a couple of songs where I was like, I'll be damned, did Jimmy pick up a little bit when they were doing Lollapalooza together?
I think there's a sensibility of that stuff. I don't know. I wasn't the biggest Sonic Youth fan. I certainly had a couple of the records, and I loved, I loved them, and I saw them live at the Metro back in the heyday, and they were blisteringly good. I mean, Shelley is such an incredible drummer. I mean, he was, in my opinion, one of the all-time greats for sure. And really his exploration on the kit was an inspiration to me. Especially when he would play the floor tom with the maracas. I was like, oh my God, you could do that. But yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, I mean, the record was really just kind of me and Billy Moeller kind of getting together and wanting to make like a jazz fusion fuso like record. But we had all these kind of pop songs that we were writing as well. And I had written all the lyrics for the songs, and we were just trying to figure out like,
oh no. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I wear Smashing Pumpkins shirts every day. It just so happens that I'm interviewing Jimmy Chamberlain today. What a coinkydink. Actually, this shirt, a friend of mine said that she was approved to sell it down in those gigs in Mexico, and this is authorized merch. I'm not a big fan of bootlegging stuff because it takes money from hardworking artists like yourself, so I hope she wasn't lying. Does this look like it might even remotely be official, Jimmy?
Yeah, I think that's a real deal.
Whew, what a relief.
I mean, the problem is when you roll into like South America and the bootlegs merchandise better than yours.
Oh. So I wanted to talk, since we have like 6 minutes left, I wanted to talk about a dude in a pink shirt walking into audition. You immediately see the looks of consternation on Darcy Retzky and James Eha, and then you proceed to flat out kill it with songs you memorized. Did you have any idea then that this would launch such an unbelievable voyage for you?
No, I had no idea. I mean, I gotta say, I was smart enough to know to say yes to everything back then because I knew the stories of my heroes. And I knew, that it was like that ended up being a defining moment. So I knew that, but I didn't, and the music really wasn't really reflective of what became the Pumpkins. So, early on, it was still very poppy, very kind of two on the floor, keep it simple, stupid type stuff, which was not really my cup of tea, so to speak.
Yeah.
But as I kept showing up to practice and we started to get into it, Corgan started to notice that, in fact, he tells a story where he came to see me play with my show band. I played in this show band, JP and the Cats, which is a 10-piece band that did everything from like West Side Story to like Beach Boys, right? It was a great band, really good musicians. And we had this guy Donnie as a bass player, and he liked to play the song Green Eyed Lady, right? By Ides of March.
Yeah.
And Billy was like, his story is like, when I saw him play Green Eyed Lady, I knew how great a drummer he was, because it's a really hard, it's a deceivingly hard part to get right. And I was like, this guy's going to see me play Green Eyed Lady. I'm going to be out. Right?
Not a chance.
But it worked in reverse. But yeah, it was a weird, combo, but the band has really, we made that weird combo our superpower. Right. Yeah. And that's been a defining principle of the band, is that, we really celebrate the weirdness, or the, like I said before, the inconsistencies, or incongruentness of each other. in the best possible way. Like if something sticks out, let's make it stick out even more. Let's make it stick way out. And that's kind of how we look at the world. But yeah, I think it was, looking back 37 years, I mean, come on, you couldn't convince me at any point in the band's career that we would be sitting. I mean, not let alone 1988. I mean, you couldn't have convinced me this in 1994. You couldn't have convinced me in 2001. I mean, there's no 2007. 2015 even.
Right.
But it's a testament to the music, right? And the music, but also the pursuit that we all have signed on to as individuals. And our lives, even outside the Pumpkins orbit, has been one of musical evolution. I continue to practice and train and take lessons and try to better myself as a drummer. Billy is always working on songwriting, and James is, still an incredible guitar player and gets it better. I mean, we just played, that thing on Sunday, and I don't generally get to sit next to my guys, like my guitar players, but the nature of the stage, we all had to play in a line. So I got James on my left-hand side and I got Billy on my right-hand side. And it's like the three of us. And it was so cool to listen to both of them articulate so clearly next to me. And Billy came to me after the show and he was like, dude, that was so incredible that I could hear everything you were doing. And I was caught up in this wave of the JC pocket. And he was like, we were so tight, and when we play on big stages, it's hard to get that, it's hard to get, like, I'm in the Who, that's what we used to think, like when we were kids, like we always want to be the Who. But you forget sometimes because you got in-ear monitors and my guy ain't turning James up in one part. You forget, but I could hear everything he was doing, and I was like, man, these guys they're A-listers, man. They're legends for really, really good reasons.
Yeah, as are you. The tour comes to Tampa, Florida on the 18th of October. 2 sets, one celebrating melancholy and the infinite sadness, and then the second set, some old stuff, some rarities, some crowd favorites. I've
celebrating the Ides of March.
That's it. Green-eyed lady, baby. So I've talked to Billy about my love for Gish before, and I think he categorizes me as Gish guy who thinks that you guys haven't done anything worthwhile since. Nothing is farther from the truth. I think you can simultaneously love Gish and appreciate the journey of the Smashing Pumpkins. He probably disagrees, which is why he is hell-bent on depriving me of songs from Gish live in concert. Will you please lobby for just a couple at the Tampa show on the 18th?
Well, I'll tell you, I'll let you in on a little secret. We've been talking about, with my band, The Complex, we've been talking about going out and doing a Gish retrospective and just putting The Complex out on stage and doing instrumental versions of those songs. Maybe have some guest vocalists out, but I was talking to Billy Moeller, my partner in that band, about it. And man, I think if we get a window and we can get the right guys to do it, I think it would be fun. And maybe we talk Corgan into coming and getting in the van for a few weeks or a few days,
Yeah.
We'll see, but I think that music is fun, but this is going to be a real representation of the width of this music, right? And the parameters and the depth. We're really, we haven't solidified, or the concrete never dries with us. So the set change is always in conversation, right? So anything can happen.
Good. Well, man, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in a couple of months. Jimmy, thank you so much for the time. Continued success and good health. Keep driving those beautiful Porsches. I live vicariously through you and your love for my favorite vehicle in the world, which is the 911. Is that still your everyday vehicle?
Well, I've got a couple of them now. I talked my wife into getting a C2, so she's got a new C2, which we love, and I'm about to have it. Well, I can't say what I'm going to do to it because I'll get in trouble. But I've got 964, so I got a 1990 964 that I was driving yesterday. That my friend Saul Snyderman from Perfect Power built the motor. So we put a 3.8 motor in it with a GT3 crank, a plenum, a Motec ignition, and it's got a close ratio gearbox, and it's lightweight. and we dynoed it at 356 horsepower at the wheels out of a naturally aspirated 3.8. It's a demon of a car. I took it to the Porsche Exchange yesterday because my friend works there, and it literally it had just a crowd of people around it. Everybody loves the car.
Dude.
I mean, it's an OG Porsche. It's real air cooled. Come on.
Yeah, dude, brings you joy for sure. Well, listen, stay good, man. We'll see you here in a couple of months. Thank you so much for your patience and time, and great catching up with you, man. Have a great day.
You got it, man.
1 second, Drew. Hang on. So,
yes.
If you need inspiration for the Giss instrumental, listen to Jazz Sabbath. Have you heard this record?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Jazz Sabbath?
Excellent. Kind of corny. Their story is they existed before Black Sabbath, and Black Sabbath ripped them up, but it's good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Yep. Take the rest of the day off.
Okay. See you guys.
See you guys. Howard, his coordinator, chiming in with Jazz Sabbath at the end. Dude, he went the whole interview without losing me, and then as soon as I brought up Porsches, I had no idea what that dude's talking about.
Oh, he has a bore head cam with a 6.7 Hemi underneath, and I was like, okay.
I know. I like that 911. It is a cool car with that wheel tail. I was like, I just got my wife a C2, and then we measured it with the dyno and the 3.8 at the wheels. I'm just like, All right, well, we'll see you with the Smashing Pumpkins real soon. Thank you very much to Jenna and John Brennan who helped with that interview, and JoJo for the webcam. So I was able to see he was able to see me, Mr. Jimmy Chamberlain. Going to be a great show, Smashing Pumpkins, in October at the Benchmark International Arena. Tickets on sale today. Grab yours.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
pop. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and enter POP, P-O-P, before 30 minutes past the top of the hour. And the $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours. In parts of our country, they call soda pop. Men Without Hats, not a one-hit wonder, because in addition to Safety Dance, they had Pop Goes the World. Dr. Seuss had a book, Pop on Pop. Coming up next on Okay or Not Okay, intervening when people are getting inappropriate regarding PDA or public displays of affection. Never a good idea. I don't know that it warrants a beatdown, but we'll talk about it next. And this weekend, if you're cooking out, you definitely want Southern Steer. Bunch of them for you to choose from. St. Pete, Clearwater, Carrollwood, and Sarasota. They're online at southernsteer.com. And it is Marinade Mania going on right now, just in time for Memorial Day. Huge savings on their famous vacuum-tumbled marinated steak tips, just $19.99 a pound. Marinated chicken or pork tenderloin for only $5.99 a pound. Get 5 or more pounds of any specific marinated product and enjoy an additional 5% off. Plus, for limited time, enjoy the sweet heat of their hot honey flavor. You will not find a more flavorful or juicy bite of meat than Southern Steer Butcher marinated meat. For more info, go to southernsteer.com or stop by one of their convenient Bay Area locations in St. Pete, Clearwater, Carrollwood, or Sarasota.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 20. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 20. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For more info, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah & Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Report of a crash, Manatee County, US 41 north before 275. 2 lanes blocked here. Pretty sizable delays in Hillsborough, eastbound Hillsborough Avenue, east of Mango Road. I-4 East had an earlier wreck clearing stages, but still some delay around I-75, which itself is delayed northbound on the off-ramp to Dr. King. Courtney Campbell Causeway westbound, expect around a 10-minute delay due to road work toward Rocky Point. The Howard Franklin Bridge northbound into Tampa has an accident toward the midspan of the bridge. This is Eric with traffic. traffic.
Memorial Day savings have arrived at Jerry Ohm, and that means bigger, better, faster deals during the Declaration of Deals sales event. That sounds huge. It is. You can lease a new Ram 1500 for $497 per month with zero down or up to $14,000 off MSRP. Wow, I've never seen discounts that big before. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and that's why they are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
When choosing an engagement ring, the diamond is important. But just as important, the ring itself, the setting, the look. She doesn't want ordinary. She wants something that she's dreamed about her whole life. Something that reflects her style and personality. And that's where International Diamond Center comes in. IDC is the only jeweler here that carries all the top bridal designers. Rings that other stores aren't even allowed to offer. Thousands to choose from. An IDC ring is unlike any other. Artistic, innovative design, handcrafted precision, exceptional detail and quality. And to complete the look, no other jeweler has our selection of dazzling diamonds. Whether you're looking for a scintillating natural diamond or an eye-catching lab-grown diamond, IDC's experts can show you all the options. So there's no compromise. At IDC, we have all the tools to create the ring of her dreams. No compromises, no cut corners, nothing short of perfection. In a world filled with ordinary, for this once-in-a-lifetime moment, choose extraordinary. Choose International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Celebrate the land of the free because of the brave. During the Memorial Day sales event at Crown Honda, drive a new 2026 Honda Civic, $169 per month, or a new 2026 Honda Accord, $217 per month. Plus, active and retired military service members get an additional $1,000 off. Shop Memorial Day savings all month long. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Hey, it's Mike Calder from 102.5 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. They've been authorized to sell 200 new Chevys between now and Memorial Day, priced below market value. Do not miss this Stingray Memorial Day event. Have you heard? Trade-in values are up. Trade into a lower payment. You owe it to your family. Upgrade before the best new Chevys are sold, because when they're gone, they're gone. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
A medical emergency can change your life in an instant. And Advent Health's ER experts have one priority: you. Afterwards, the care doesn't stop. What comes next matters just as much. The choices, the milestones, the living. Because here, second chances are just the beginning. Florida's leader in heart and stroke care. TheERexperts.com.
AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park knows that the joy of having a car is in the going. That's why we have prices you can trust on an incredible selection of your favorite new Toyota models: Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Tacoma, Tundras, and more. Plus all your favorite pre-owned cars and trucks. We even offer exceptional service done by our expert techs. No wonder people come from St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, Largo, Seminole, and Gulfport. So go to AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park now. Less stress, more go.
Pet owners and parents know the struggle. Every time dogs or kids go outside, they track mud right back in. If you're tired of scrubbing floors, you need Muddy Mat, the anti-mud mat that cleans paws and shoes before they ruin your home. Only Muddy Mat features thousands of ultra-soft microfibers that are 5 times more absorbent than ordinary mats, instantly trapping dirt and water to protect your floors. Put it by every door, under pet bowls, in the kitchen for spills. It even makes a perfect bath mat. And it's 100% machine washable, so cleanup is effortless.
Since getting Muddy Mat, I don't worry about what my dog gets into. His paws are clean the second he steps off.
No more mopping.
I love it. Thank you, Muddy Mat. Right now, get a free medium Muddy Mat with your order of 2 or more mats at buymuddymat.com. This offer is only available at buymuddymat.com. That's BUYMUDDYMAT.com. Don't wait. Get your free Muddy Mat today at buymuddymat.com.
Earn an accredited MBA in as few as 16 months for about $21K at University of Maryland Global Campus. Explore 10 specializations, including finance, HR, cyber technology, and more. Plus, showcase the value of your MBA with a comprehensive learner record and digitally demonstrate in-demand skills and credentials to employers. No application fee if you apply by June 1st. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Shell.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Just a reminder, that bone bonus keyword, pop. I got a squad with a list of complainers. I should have started rape. Rappers against phony entertainers. So we can make it known that we won't get swayed. It's 91, son. So something's gotta change. Getting paid, pedal sneakers and soda. Pop, pop, pop. Pop goes the weasel in drawers. Drop, drop, drop. Why not take your top 10 pop hit? Basically, the whole song is a diss on MC Hammer. And if you remember, MC Search in our studio gave us a 50-minute dissertation on Hammer taking a hit out on third base.
They were going after a little Vanilla Ice too in this, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Henry Rollins played Vanilla Ice in the video for it.
He did?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's great. Yeah, a lot of rappers like Third Base who had no desire to go sell out to the pop charts had a big problem with rap going pop, which I get. Hip-hop got turned into hip-hop. The second record was number 1 on the pop charts. And let no one forget about the hard parts. Listen for the little Eminence Front sample right here. 800-771-1025 is the number. You can, as always, take us in any direction you'd like. It is Take It Back Thursday, so before we get into the topic of intervening in someone else's PDA, I believe this gentleman had a Take It Back Thursday. Hello.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Very well. Thank you very much. How's your Thursday afternoon?
Really good. I just got off work, and I'm ready to get some food at Aldi's and head home and make a good old sandwich.
That's nice. You get some food from where?
Aldi.
Oh, Aldi's nuts on your chin. Okay.
Boom.
You said you had.
I did not.
You did.
I was not looking to make a joke. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter if you were looking for it or not, dude. You fell into my trap. I don't care. Like Bono said, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Let me give you the Take It Back Thursday music, and then we'll hear what you got for us.
Okay.
Stand by.
I am so sorry for that outburst.
Maybe it's time to take it back. It's Take It Back Thursday.
Sorry is all that you can say.
All right, what you got for us, Holmes?
Okay, so one of your radio station, Monica. I have some good things to say.
Our radio station, Monica.
Monica.
She is a member of our radio station. Yes, our family.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, JP and Monica in the morning with Dizzy.
JP and Monica in the morning.
Yeah, with Dizzy.
I love Dizzy. I'm sorry, Dizzy. I love you. So, Monica, I used to be really annoyed with, but I wanted to apologize her that I didn't take into consideration.
Hey, can I just cut you short there, Chief?
Yeah.
What the hell does that have to do with us?
Well, I was just saying something nice about her. I was just going to say that I wanted to take back what I said about her.
Again, sir, what the hell does that have to do with us?
Take It Back Thursday is for the Drew Garabo live show, sir.
Yeah, we're here from 4 to 7.
Yeah.
I know that. A lot of people say heinous things about Monica, forgetting that not only is she a person, she's a very hardworking person who dedicates herself to this radio station, but a lot of ass clowns like yourself, no offense, tend to blast her because you don't like her political opinions or you don't like that she doesn't like pizza.
Nice, I was taking it back.
But Guy, she's not on this radio show. If you have something to take back that you said about Monica, why wouldn't you call JP, who is on from 11 until 1?
Because you're doing a little segment. I was just trying to be nice and take something back that I said. That's all.
But she's not here. I doubt she listens to this show. So your words are going to be wasted.
I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead and say what did you say about her to begin with?
I was just saying that I didn't like her at first, and now I just wanted to say that I see where she comes from in life and spiritual, and I like her now, and just wanted to get something off my chest for the afternoon. That's all.
All right. Well, if it makes you feel a little bit better that you've come around on Monica, then I'm glad it could make you feel. You know what? I was an idiot to think that we should keep this pertaining to our show. We should stretch it across the bone.
I mean, I guess
if you got into it with Galvin and he called you a name or something, this is your place right here to take it back. If maybe you got a little stiff with sending and you said something you didn't mean, take it back right here on Take It Back Thursday.
Sure.
Hell, if when Billy Madison was on our radio station and you said something mean about Nard, why not use this as your platform to take it back? Let's do Take It Back Thursday. And why limit it to just our radio station? Let's keep it all Tampa radio stations. If you got into it with Roxanne when she was on with MJ. What?
You're a more spiritual guy, so I was just kind of venting out, kind of just getting the vibe, that's all. I wasn't trying to be mean.
Spiritual. No one's saying you're trying to be mean, just stupid.
Why keep it to radio? What if someone in your family, you did something wrong to them?
Yeah.
This as the
that's
guy.
Exactly it. Like I designed this so that we could take things back that we said on this show or that maybe a listener said on this show, but I'm being very selfish. Let's make Take It Back Thursday extend to real life anywhere and everywhere. If you got a little snippy with the Walmart cashier, Take It Back Thursday. Somebody cut you off in traffic and you flipped them the bird, Take It Back Thursday. Mad at your mom and dad, or you want to apologize to your mom and dad for ever being born, in your case, sir, you can apologize for being a waste of their time. But thank you very much. I appreciate the call. I am a spiritual person, and thank you so much.
Wow.
Don't go away mad.
Idiot. No, just go away. 800-771-1025. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, I'd like to go ahead and get this Take It Back Thursday done the right way.
Please.
So, roughly end of February, I called right at the end of your show one day, and I made a comment to you that you would never, ever be an employee of the year. And I'd like to take that back.
Oh, okay. Why'd you say it in the first place?
Well,
do you know what I do here? But I mean, I'm not saying I do anything behind the scenes, but do you know what kind of employee I am behind the scenes? Like, what would lead you to say something like that?
Well, just the way you treated other callers coming in, which I know is part of the show.
It is part of the show.
But the fact that Mo was Employee of the Year there.
Whoa. Pump the brakes. Mo has never been Employee of the Year, sir.
I haven't.
Mo got an MVP, which is Employee of the Month, same as I got for December of last year, sir.
So anyway, I would like to take the fact back that I called saying that you would never get that.
Well, you know what? They were going to give me Employee of the Year, and then they heard your call, and they said, nope, this guy's right. So thanks a lot, buddy. That cost me a parking space. You dildo.
Man, am I still within that Employee of the Year?
Come on, man. Gave you that friggin' token award.
Why the black statue got to be a token?
It ain't about. It just means everybody's got to get the award. We only have a handful of employees here.
Here you call it the white statue's token. Come on,
Mine was a token one as well. They felt bad because I was just diagnosed with cancer, and they're like, oh, man, we got to give the guy the MVP award now. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Abby.
Kathy, what's up?
What's up?
Go ahead.
So, listen, here's my Take It Back Thursday. You ready for this? It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, good. That's the best kind. Yes, please.
Okay. The first time I ever called in for a contest on the show was on JP's show, like, during the day. And it was, like, the first time I had ever been, like, on hold. Like, I had never, like, just gotten right through on the line. And so I was unsure that they had a screener on that show because every other show I didn't have a screener. So when they asked someone a question on the show right before, I thought they were talking to me, and I asked my question about the dead guy in the envelope. Well, then they told no, and I didn't know there was a delay. And then I hung up, and I forget her name, but the lady that's with JP in the morning called me rude, and I felt really bad because I didn't even know, but then it kind of made me angry.
I got bad news.
Like, well,
Sweetheart, I got bad news for you. You've been talking to the phone screener this entire time. You're not on the air.
oh, my gosh, Drew, are you serious?
Dead serious. Dunce. Drew Garabo Live, how can I help you? By the way,
I got a quick Take It Back
I
Thursday.
guess he starts at 11, so that's technically the morning, but it's like late morning.
No, it's after 11 begins the afternoon.
No, it doesn't. Afternoon begins
damn
the
it.
afternoon.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's right there, Drew. It's on the precipice of the
It
afternoon.
is late morning. Hello. Just say JP late morning, all right? Hello, go ahead.
Hey, buddy, I got a quick Take It Back Thursday.
All right.
I'd like to take back the nice things I said about my delivery driver. He has done sewn my packages on my porch very roughly for the last...
Shut up. So there's a WWE wrestler who got arrested because he beat the crap out of a guy. And I'm not saying the guy deserved to get his ass kicked, but the guy deserved to get his ass kicked. If you see a couple and they're making out in public, we could all go, oh, get a room, poor form. Would you ever in a million years say something to a couple that is making out in an elevator?
No.
Neither would I, nor should anyone. If you don't like it, do one of two things. Number one, turn away. Number two, join in. They'll stop immediately. This dude, Ludwig Kaiser, his wrestling name, from the WWE, performs currently as El Grande Americano, which if your Spanish is challenged, that means El Grande Americano. Assaulted a man last month after the wrestler and a woman with him were uncontrollably intimate in this dude's presence. So they're in a building of a condominiums or apartments on Lake Eola, the Paramount. Nice building. And they're all in the elevator together. And Mr. Wrestler guy, Mr. Kaiser, not his real name, is fiercely making out with his woman. This guy, who I guess lives on the same floor as this wrestler, they get out of the elevator on the 12th floor, and the guy goes, please have some manners. Please have some manners. Should you ever say that to anyone for any reason, let alone they're making out in an elevator? It's never going to end well.
No.
100% of the time, the guy will not go, oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize we were being inappropriate. My bad. No, you're going to get your ass kicked. And I'm not so sure that's a bad thing. And I would ask you, fine caller, at 800-771-1025, is there ever a situation where you can say, please have some manners? I can't think of one.
I would think if I'm eating in a restaurant and somebody belches out loud, I might turn, and I'm within close proximity. I don't know that I go, please have some manners, but I would absolutely turn around and go, dude, which is basically, hey, have some manners. Yeah, I definitely would go, dude, with that.
The type of individual that would belch loudly in a restaurant is the type of individual who will stab you with his knife.
You're not wrong.
The kind of people who don't have manners and decorum are exactly the type of people who are going to punch you out if you say something like this. People who have manners won't, which is a great irony of things. Look, I don't like it when dudes wear hats in restaurants, especially only nice restaurants. But if I see someone at, I don't know, Il Ritorno, Burns, etc., and they're wearing a hat, I go to Sarah, yep, hat, because we always have the checklist. Hat, backwards hat, sunglasses on head, flip-flops, shorts. You can usually find all of those on your bingo card, and you can get bingo every time you eat out in Tampa Bay. It's just a fact of life. Should you then say, excuse me, would you mind having some manners and remove your cap? No one's ever going to acquiesce. No one's ever even going to be polite. They're going to say, F you, buddy, and then you're going to go, okay, terribly sorry. You know? Please have some manners? 800-771-1025.
Not to mention, this guy had to be, I'm assuming he was somewhat of a large gentleman.
Yeah, if he's a wrestler, he's probably jacked.
Yeah.
And it's pretty ballsy once you get out of the elevator. And what do you think you're going to do? Get him to not make out in elevators for the rest of his life?
Yeah, right.
Like, sometimes you can't wait till you get up to your apartment. So they start in the elevator.
Yeah, it's just something that really didn't impact him.
Right. And he waited until they all got off the elevator. And as he's walking to his apartment, he goes, please have some manners. And the wrestler guy's like, all right, shouldn't have said that. I bet as soon as that was out of his mouth, he regretted saying that to a professional wrestler.
Yeah. Certainly when the fists were flying.
Drew Garabo Live. Hello? You are on the air.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, hey, Drew.
Hi.
Hey, this is Ken. Yeah, man, I agree. Never say that. I was in Vegas, got on the elevator with my wife, and there was a dude on his knees with his girl standing in front of him. As soon as the elevator's doors open, he stood up. I didn't say a word, man. The guy's got to do his thing, whatever, No, don't say that.
So wait, you saw a dude yodeling in the valley, if you will, on an elevator?
That is absolutely correct, sir.
My
you
friend,
bet, man.
I hate to break this to you, but you broke the code of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You weren't supposed to tell anybody.
Oh man, you're right, Drew.
Thanks.
You're right, Drew.
Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it, buddy.
Guys.
Great hearing from you. Drew Garabo Live. Hello, who are you?
Hi, this is Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing, Ellen?
Fine.
All right. What can I do for you?
I guess I was thinking about telling someone else to use manners.
Yes.
Where manners are different to everybody.
True.
Either culturally or by choice. And how do you know he wasn't using his best manners because he kept zipped up?
Yeah, I mean, look, we all have different versions of what's good manners and what's not. There are cultures where if you belch after a delicious meal, that is a sign of respect to the cook. To the cook. You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
When you go, have some manners. Well, I was showing some love to the cook. You know what I mean? Everyone should mind their own damn business, especially if you're next to a wrestler Frenching out with his girlfriend on an elevator, my dear.
Yeah, well, he's probably jealous because there's no one kissing him.
You're right about that. And when you're alone and there's a couple making out, that is extra awkward. And he was probably burning inside. Like, damn it, I wish someone would make out with me in an eleletter. Thank you, Ellen.
They were teasing him.
They were. They're like, don't you wish you had a partner? Blah, 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 blah. 800-771-1025. The victim alleged that the pair kissed in a manner he described as uncontrollably intimate. The victim claimed he told the couple to please have some manners after exiting the elevator leading to the male purportedly attacking him. He alleged to police that Mr. Kaiser punched him multiple times, pushed him to the ground while threatening more violence. The responding police said he noticed a large, fresh scratch on the back of the victim's head, along with redness in the region that indicated a recent physical altercation. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I be of assistance?
Is that me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is it you?
Yes, it's me. It's Adam. Hello. I'm sorry, Drew.
It's all good, Adam. What's up, dude?
Hey, you were talking just before about, I caught you late, about hats, wearing hats at the dinner table?
Yes, sir.
Cowboy hats, are they acceptable to be worn at the dinner table?
If you're eating at a Cracker Barrel.
Ponderosa.
Square meal, square deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
At what restaurant would you wear a cowboy hat, sir?
Anywhere in Brooksville, Citrus County.
Well, yeah, of course.
Up north.
I think they're required.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think if you eat at a Brooksville restaurant, anything Hernando County or north, if you don't wear a cowboy hat, that's considered bad manners.
I was just out in Brooksville, and you got damn right I had my cowboy hat on.
You got to. I wear my 10-gallon hat when I'm going to eat at that Florida Cracker Kitchen that they got out there. You have to, man.
Just checking. Thank you, boys. Love you guys.
I've never seen anybody wear a cowboy hat on the golf course before. I mean, I golf up there up at Cabot Citrus Farms, a really nice course. I would love to. I wonder if Mark or Todd or any of my golfing buddies, what would you do if somebody showed up to play and they're wearing, because like sometimes I'll wear a full sun protecting hat, but it's a golf hat.
Right.
But really, what's the difference between that wide brim and a wide brim of a cowboy hat?
I can't see why it would be, restricted.
It would just look real odd.
Unless you're a cowboy.
That's true. Not a lot of cowboys probably golf.
If you're golfing in jeans, you got some boots
Wranglers.
on. with some spurs.
Walk up there, you're like, hey, I just roped some doggies, and now I'm looking to play 18. You boys need a fourth? Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
What up, dude?
Not much. Well, I didn't have this happen in an elevator, but I did have somebody ask me to mind my manners, and actually told me and my friends to mind our manners because his wife and him were trying to have a quiet dinner at Hooters during football.
Well, I mean, that's an unreasonable expectation on their fault. On their part,
Stupid
sir.
expectation.
Yeah. Like, quiet dinner at Hooters at any time. Like, sorry, you ain't going to have a quiet dinner there. It's a, don't get me wrong, fine restaurant chain. My dad's favorite restaurant in the world, where he loves to take my mom for special occasions like their anniversary, Mother's Day.
I'm mad at him.
Birthdays.
She getting a free meal. Let him get
She
something.
is. And let me tell you something. I love you, Mom, but ain't no such thing as a quiet dinner when my mom's around. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, guys. How are you?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, so the guy's making out.
Yeah.
Bro, you got to be a good wingman and just let them turn the elevator. I'll take the next one.
Yeah.
Be a good wingman.
Sure.
Let that guy have his day.
Well, yeah, I'm not a big fan of being a wingman for strangers because they might not be worthy of it, but I get where you're coming from. Just mind your own business. And if you go to get on an elevator and there's a professional wrestler making out with his girlfriend, you either enjoy the view, shut the hell up, or wait for the next elevator. But you don't say, next time, use some manners. Gonna get suplexed that way. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Quite well.
Good. So I totally agree that, if you're getting ready to get on an elevator and you don't like it, turn around and go the other way. I do, however, think there's a time and a place. So I was at Disney with my daughter, and somebody was doing that on a hotel elevator at Disney. That I have an issue with.
Huh. Now, that might be a different situation at a family hotel like a Disney hotel.
For sure.
Still, you're taking a big risk if you go to admonish anyone anywhere. Did you say something?
No, we got right out. We were on the next floor, but yeah. I just, there's a time and a place. But yeah, you just got to not be a Karen and tell people to have manners, in my opinion.
Right, because even at a Disney hotel, that is an FAFO situation.
Yeah,
if you interject yourself, doesn't matter, Grand Floridian, Wide World of Sports, whatever, they're going to have a word or two, my friend.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you, pal.
People may be even more on edge in Disney kind of theme park because all of the hassle to get there, all of the money that's being spent.
You spent all day in the hot sun with your annoying family.
Kids, so I mean, that you really got to walk on eggshells around people there.
Right. Probably the kids are in some daycare facility. Guys like, finally, I get to put my tongue in my wife's mouth. Excuse me. This is the most magical place in the world. Please mind your manners. I will kill you. I will cut your throat. By the way, I've been seeing a lot of people going on that the preview for the Muppet roller coaster, and it looks amazing. So effing cool. I think I'm ready to go back out to a Disney park in there, just in time for summer. So cool. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, it's PBE. What's up, guys?
Eric, how you doing, man?
Good. Hey, we were just at Rockville, right, for the whole 4 days. My wife went to use the facilities, and she came back. She said, there was a couple having sex behind the porta potties.
At Welcome to Rockville?
Like,
no way.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
I was like, man, that's gross. I said, did you say anything? She goes, no, was I supposed to? I said, absolutely not.
No. Two places where you can expect porta potty sex. Welcome to Rockville, and of course the Gathering of the Juggalos. And neither of those places should you say a goddamn word about it. You just don't go about your business, man.
She said, should I have said something? Absolutely not. Just leave him alone.
No. Thanks, man. Good to hear from you, Eric.
Have a good one.
You too. I'd like to go to the Gathering of the Juggalos sometime just to spectate. It just seems insane. And we've interviewed Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, and they're both great. I would have to have not just VIP access, but back of the house access so I could escape from all of it. 800-771-1025.
I couldn't have sex behind the porta potty.
Gross. No way. Drew Garabo Live. Hello.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Fred. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up?
Chilling. How you guys doing?
Everything's good, man. It's good to hear your voice again. What's going on?
Not much. I was listening to this. If I was in this situation, I wouldn't say anything. It's not hurting me. It's none of my business. But I feel like most people would in that situation would kind of be a little weirded out or feel some kind of way. And it's we really shouldn't, because we go and watch porn. We go and watch people have sex. It's you got it live right now. Just enjoy it.
I would turn towards them and just stare at them wide-eyed and just be like, yeah. And if they kept making out, I'd slip my hand down the front of my pants. And if they kept doing it, well, you don't want to know what I do. Man, really, really good to hear from you. You got any gigs coming up you want to plug?
Good Lord, man. A complete meltdown.
Talk about not being prepared.
I know, man.
Everett hadn't called in forever. And I asked him if he wanted to plug one of his comedy gigs, and he's scrambling, and he said the S word. By the way, my buddy Mark, who I was throwing a shout to about golf etiquette, I was class, if they're wearing a cowboy hat, odds are if that's what they're wearing, it's part of their character. As long as they're following cart rules and repairing ball marks and filling divots, yeehaw. Let them wear their cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I can imagine River Hills probably doesn't have a lot of cowboy hats. I can imagine Brooksville Country Club has a ton of denim and cowboy hats. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
If they, hey, man. Y'all say the burp in public is rude, but why is a fart in public so damn funny?
Because it's a fart in public, dude. Farts anywhere are funny. At least for you and me. We never grew up. There are courses that will tell you to turn your hat around. Like I'll wear my hat frontwards most of the time, but if I'm putting, the sweat will drip down from the front of my hat sometimes and kind of disturb my putt. So I'll just flip the hat around while I'm putting. And man, there have been times at nicer courses where they roll up and they're like, "Excuse me, sir, I'm going to need you to keep your hat facing forward."
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, because I'm sure these people here, their experience is going to be ruined if I flip my hat around 18 times on each green. Well, 18 times 3, 54 times because I 3-putt a lot. It's kind of a thing. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, Drew.
Hey.
Well, the elevator business, I just pull the old Sergeant Schultz. I see nothing.
Now, that's a good Hogan's Heroes reference. The guy who called last week with one, he's terrible, but that was a good one, Nelly.
Is Hogan's Heroes having a resurgence somewhere or something?
We sure are getting an unfortunate amount of Hogan's Heroes. Did you ever see the movie about Robert Crane with Greg Kinnear?
I know it, but I did not see it.
He was into some crazy sex stuff.
Yeah.
He was into making out on elevators and making other people watch. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. I say hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
is it me?
It is you.
Hey, it's Brian. It's Big Gay Brian. I used to work with you guys.
Hey, what's up, Big Gay Brian? Happy belated birthday. I think I saw on Facebook it's your birthday yesterday, right?
It was Saturday, actually.
Saturday. You're not really in your 40s, are you?
Yep.
Damn it. I got to
Those are my mid-40s, actually.
Dude, I got to find out what kind of facial cream you're using because it's a gay joke.
Regular stuff, buddy. Regular stuff.
You look great, man. What's going on?
Thank you. I'm good. I was actually just walking to work. I'm over here in the conversation about PDA.
Yeah.
So about me, I don't have a car, but it was one time I was on the bus and I just looked across from me. I got my headphones on. I'm in the zone. And this guy's just tonguing his girl down. Like, tongue all in the business.
Yeah.
Just all in the face and everything. And, yeah. I mean, honest to God, it grossed me out, but I didn't say anything. I'm like, do you, buddy, do you.
Yeah, see, if you say something there, he's probably going to pull a switchblade knife and give you a Colombian necktie. You know what I mean?
You're right. Anything can happen on PSCA. That's what happened. But
Absolutely. Don't be a stranger, all right, dude? Great hearing your voice.
Yeah, you too.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, Drew. Have a good one.
Thank you, buddy.
By the way, just a side note, if you're slobbing your girl down, it ought to be. What was the term he used?
Tonguing her down. Tonguing her all the way down.
But he said it was overly aggressive.
Yeah.
That's the only way to kiss.
It's true. What are you going to go?
With your pecs?
Yeah, can you imagine sitting across with someone and they're giving each other like 100 little pecks? Like,
come on, man.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. From the 58.
Hello?
Hi, what's up? 585.
Hey, Drew. Sorry that the beep that normally comes in was very, very low. I missed it. So I got a story. It's me, my late fiance, one of our friends, and her son. We were at a Mastodon concert.
Oh.
They were opening for Rob Zombie in Darien Lake, New York. So we're sitting there cheering, or well, not cheering, but screaming, having a good time, whatever. And this guy with his girl turned around and asked us to keep it down.
Oh. It's a Mastodon show. By the way, I have a weird connection to Mastodon. This is crazy, but it's absolutely true. In 7th grade, I was best friends with a girl named Suzanne Gibbity. She's the first girl I ever went on a date with.
Gibbity.
We saw, that's giggity. We saw Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid by Steve Martin.
Good, funny movie.
We were weirdos. She's the one who got me into punk rock. She was like the coolest chick. She wore lederhosen to our first date. And then we just became friends. Like, we never did anything romantically again, but we were friends all through high school. And then she moved up to Atlanta, started playing in bands and whatnot. She is married to Bran from Mastodon. And I would love to get in touch with her just to reflect, but...
And you hit it once?
I did not hit it. I never hit it. I don't even think we kissed. I was in 7th grade.
Okay.
So we're not Eskimo buddies. But she was one of my favorite people on the planet, and we completely lost touch after high school. And I was reading a story about Macedon or whatever. I saw, Brand's wife, Suzanne Gibney, and I'm like, that can't be the same Suzanne Gibney. Looked her up. I'm like, the spitting image. She's a very distinctive-looking young lady. All right, you ready to win some prizes? I have quite possibly the hardest game in the world that is sarcastic. 800-771-1025. If you'd like to play it, it celebrates two of our most prolific rappers celebrating birthdays today. And we'll get to that next on Drew Garabo Live. I'm a Happy Achieva Credit Union member. I have been for a long time. Why? Great service. Unbelievable service. They're incredible. Every time you walk in, greet you. How can I help you? You want to open up a business loan? Boom, they can do that. You want to refinance your automobile? You can do that. This summer, they've got great deals on refinancing. You can do that. Refi and ride. Decades of stability. Achieva Credit Union served the Tampa Bay area since 1937, and they're now in 15 Florida Gulf Coast counties from Pasco to Collier. They support all of our charitable endeavors. That means the world to me. David from Achieva could not be any more helpful when it comes to helping fund our charitable efforts. Best of all, Achieva reinvests its earnings back into the members and local community, fueling a more prosperous future for us all. Banks, they work for their shareholders. Achieva, a not-for-profit owned by us, the members, meaning profits stay with us in the form of lower fees and better rates. If you'd like to become a member like I am, stroll on into a branch. Go to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We still have all lanes closed. Manatee County northbound 41 before 275. That earlier crash, very serious. Ramp is also closed southbound and shoulder blockage 41 south with emergency vehicles present. One left lane blocked toward the midspan of the Howard Franklin northbound. That earlier wreck in the towing phase. Crash in Hillsborough, Gun Highway, Bush Boulevard around Dale Mabry. Eastbound and westbound traffic affected here quite a bit. Westbound I-4 toward the interchange still rather backed up. Earlier wreck there. This is Eric with traffic.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
MSC Cruises Memorial Day sale is here. For a limited time, get up to 40% off cruises plus kids sail free. Experience MSC Cruises' signature blend of European style and American comfort, from global flavors to Broadway-style shows and more. Book your next holiday to must-see destinations like the Caribbean, Alaska, and beyond. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Mike Calda here for Shark Coast Tactical. This Saturday, May 23rd, Beretta and Yankee Hill Machine are taking over the shop for one massive day only. Check out legendary Beretta firearms, including Beretta shotguns fitted with YHM suppressors. Wait, suppressors for shotguns? You're damn right. Plus, factory reps from Beretta and YHM will be on site with giveaways, one-day-only deals, and exclusive savings all day long. It's happening Saturday, 10 to 6. Shark Coast Tactical on Beer Ridge Road in Sarasota. Often imitated, never duplicated. Or shop online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com.
Get down to Crown Hyundai. Get down to Crown. Where you can find Memorial Day offers all month long. Like a 2026 Elantra SE. Just $159 a month. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE. Just $199 per month. Plus an additional $1,000 off for active and retired military service members. Each comes back with America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles. With Hyundai Owner Assurance. For full details, call 1-800-844-558-8149.
Now, at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal.
wake up to a sausage McMuffin or a sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's, with refreshers like the strawberry watermelon refresher and the mango pineapple refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
Now at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or a sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Tampa Bay, if your AC isn't keeping up, now is the time to get it checked before the heat really kicks in. At my house, I rely on Hawkins Service Company because they show up, fix it right, and keep things simple from start to finish. They've been helping local homeowners for over 30 years and have earned thousands of 5-star reviews along the way, plus solid guarantees you can trust. New customers save 10% off any service when you mention the bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
At AutoNation, there's no pressure, no surprises, just the keys. Now through Memorial Day, get 0% financing on your favorite new vehicles. You'll save thousands of dollars in interest alone. Drive the car you want today with 0% financing. Don't wait. Memorial Day savings end May 25th. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation dealership. Less stress, more go. Visit AutoNation.com for eligible vehicles. 0 APR for a limited term with approved credit. Cannot be combined with other offers.
Hey fellas, it's JoJo here, aka Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-288-2202. Get your confidence back. Get back to your old self. So book your free first treatment today. 813-288-2202. Or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
Why does Progressive help support truckers? Because truckers unite the world. Truckers unite whistles and lifeguards. Truckers unite fitness devices with people who don't exercise. Truckers unite your aunt with those live, laugh, love signs. But truckers can't do any of this if they're not on the road. That's why Progressive helps safe truckers save an average of $6,181 when they elect to share their ELD data with us. Get a quote at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. 2025 National Average Safe Driver Enrollment Discount Savings for new Progressive customers excludes mandatory program participants. Not available in all states. Driving data could increase or decrease premiums at renewal.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
This Memorial Day weekend, fire up the flavor at the Tampa Bay Barbecue Festival and Competition, May 23rd and 24th at Vinoy Park in St. Pete, with Rodney Atkins, Blackberry Smoke, and more. Enjoy award-winning barbecue, cold craft beer and cocktails, live music, games, and family fun. Celebrate the long weekend the Tampa Bay way. Tickets at TampaBayBarbecue.com.
At Farrah & Farrah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Pretty much locked in through the weekend. We'll go mostly clear tonight. Any storms ending. Sunshine coming up on Friday after a morning low in the mid-70s. Clouds will build and there'll be some afternoon storms and highs in the low to mid-90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
According to NASCAR, 9 minutes ago, Kyle Busch, age 41, has died after being hospitalized for an illness. 41 years old. Way too young. Two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. His family had released a statement on Thursday saying he had been hospitalized with a severe illness and wouldn't compete at Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. And about 10 minutes ago, NASCAR released a statement. We are saddened and heartbroken to share the news of the passing of Kyle Busch, a two-time Cup champion and one of our sport's greatest and fiercest drivers. We extend our deepest condolences to the Busch family, Richard Childress Racing, and the entire motorsports community. Wow. 41 is way too young to lose your life.
Yeah, you here are not wrong.
His family posted on Thursday that he was currently undergoing treatment for a severe illness. We'll update you when we know anything else, but condolences to his fans throughout the world, family and friends, and the NASCAR community. Now let's move on because Kyle Busch would have wanted it that way. 800-771-1025 is our number. It is time to play a very difficult game, and I apologize for the level of difficulty of this. It's just, we're given these prizes, and, we really have to come up with some games to give them away. Well, you don't have to. We could just give them away, and people be like, thank you. But I feel the need every day to craft a game for you fine people. You deserve it. Allows me to live out my dream of being a game show host. So today, two amazing rappers were born. Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. the Black Frank White, a.k.a. Biggie Smalls, a.k.a. Notorious B.I.G. He would have been 54 years old today. That's young. He would have. It is. I mean, like, I don't know what age I thought Biggie would have been, but I thought for sure he would have been in his 60s. So Biggie's birthday was today. One of the most amazing rappers in history. Another incredible rapper. He played B.A. Baracus on the A-Team and Clubber Lang in Rocky III. I believe he was born Lawrence Tiro, and he was known to the world as Mr. T. 74 years old today. He is still alive, thank God.
I was about to say, Mr. T died?
Nope, Mr. T's still alive. But right up there with Biggie when it comes to the best rappers ever alive. So here's how this game is going to work. I have here 8 clips. You got to get all 8 of these very difficult clips. It is either going to be a rap song by Biggie or a rap song by Mr. T. Maurice will answer. You will agree or disagree. If you get all 8, you win a prize. Here's the first one.
Mr. T's a star, but to get this far, somebody had to help. It takes all kind to help you find confidence in yourself. You can count on some as a rule of thumb, but most you can't depend. When things get hot and you're in a spot, your parents are your friends.
Mr. T or B.I.G. Hello there, it's Drew Garabo Live. With whom am I speaking?
How you doing? It's Sean.
Hey, Sean. How's your day, buddy?
Awesome.
Good. Mo, is that B.I.G. or Mr. T?
Oh, this is a difficult one, Drew. I'm just going to have to take a shot in the dark and go Mr. T.
He says Mr. T. Sean, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
It's a good move on your part. Here is your second song.
6 in the morning, crack of dawn, and now I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eye. See who's this paging me and why. It's my man Pop from the barber shop. Told me he was in the gambling spot and heard the intricate plot. Some people want to stick me like fly paper, neighbor. Slow down, love, please chill, drop the paper.
Maurice, is that B.I.G. or Mr. T?
Love it when you call me Big Papa.
I think he said that's B.I.G., Sean.
Yeah.
Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Here is your next clip. You're 2 for 2.
Full left, make fat exit all links. Bracelets to match, conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combinations and all that.
Maurice, is that B.I.G. or M.R.T.?
That's the original chocolate dewdrop B.I.G.
He says B.I.G. Do you agree or disagree, Sean?
Yes, that's Big Papa.
He says that's Big Papa, and he is right. That's 3 for 3. Very difficult game, like I said. Here's your next one.
I'm not a happy politician, but I have a college degree, and I'm one true product of your society.
Maurice, that well-produced rap jam, is that Mr. T or B.I.G.?
I pity the fool that don't know that was Mr. T, Drew.
Sean, I think he says that's Mr. T. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
You're killing it, bro. Here is your next song.
You're walking home after school, and this man drives up, and he's acting real cool. He'll say, "You want some candy, or do you need a ride?" You just say, "No, thank you, sir. I'm doing just fine."
Maurice, is that B.I.G. or Mr. T?
I'm assuming Mr. T sold one of his chains to get a better producer. That is Mr. T.
What do you think, Sean?
I agree.
The beat did sound like it could be a biggie one.
Oh, yeah.
I almost just included that.
Yeah.
But I don't need to make a hard game even harder. All right, here is your next jam.
Now everybody's got their time to play, but I'll hit it a move when it's on Sunday. When he finds out his only guarantee is to make sure that he will beat somebody.
I swear to God, he spent like $7.50 on his beats. That's $7.50. That's Mr. T.
He says Mr. T. Do you agree or disagree, Sean?
That's Mr. T.
How does he do it? Very well done. You've only got 2 left, man. You're fighting your way through the most challenging game ever on Drew Garabo Live. Here is your penultimate rap jam.
Number 2, never let them know your next move. Don't you know bad boys move in silence and violence?
Oh, yeah. That's the unmistakable smooth voice of one notorious B.I.G.
He says Biggie Smalls. Sean, agree or disagree?
That's Biggie.
That is indeed Biggie, meaning you have but one jam left, and here it is.
Mother, I always love her. My mother. So treat her right. Treat her right.
What do you think, Maurice?
I'd love to see who bought this album. We're going to end it on the T note right there. That's Mr. T.
He's ending with the T. Agree or disagree?
I agree, Mr. T.
Always treat your mother right. He told us back in the day. You somehow went 8 for 8 on the most difficult, challenging game I have ever crafted. Would you believe I wasted 15 minutes of all of our time? When I saw that there was both of their birthdays today, I'm like, you know what? I got to do it. Like, it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, you had to.
Hang on one second, Sean. I'm going to get you your prize as soon as we go to break. Maurice, what do you have coming up?
Is that a tiki hut on your boat? I'm going to need my credit card back. And why is this baby alone?
That is next on the Mo Betta News. This show and every show that I do is sponsored by the Fran Hosh Law Group, a long-running partner of ours. She gives so much back to the community, and I can't attest to her professionalism enough, to her commitment to the community enough. She's amazing when it comes to pet rescue, supporting bike nights, and she's there for if you need an attorney. Tonight, sponsored by the Fran Hosh Law Group, Bert's Great American Bike Night. It's going on right now until 8:30 p.m. Biker games, music, food, fun, and a free bike ride series with prizes. Also at Quaker Steak and Lube, sponsored by the Fran Hosch Law Group. Larry's Car Show, the longest-running weekly car show in the area, running for over 20 years. $5 registration fee for all makes and models. Also, this Saturday, the John Scavuzzo Memorial Ride. What a great name. Join the Sons of War LE Vet MC on Saturday, I guess LEVET Motor Club, on Saturday, May 23rd for a memorial bike run supporting veterans' families. Starts at Burt's Barracuda Harley Davidson. Registration from 9 to 10. Kickstands up at 10:15. All vehicles welcome. Enjoy multiple ride stops, raffles, and a chance to win with the best poker hand. Ride for a great cause. Be part of something meaningful. Sponsored, of course, by the Fran Hosch Law Group. Thanks, Fran.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone.
Big winners, right?
The Bone Bonus. Congratulations, winner. You'd won $1,000.
Oh my God, thank you so much. This is Mary from Lehigh Acres, Florida, and I just won $1,000 on the Bone.
Keep listening to The Bone for your chance to win cold, hard cash. It's the Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We still have all lanes closed. Manatee County northbound 41 before 275. That earlier crash, very serious. Ramp is also closed southbound and shoulder blockage 41 south with emergency vehicles present. One left lane blocked toward the midspan of the Howard Franklin to northbound. That earlier wreck in the towing phase. Crash in Hillsborough, Gun Highway, Bush Boulevard around Dale Mabry. Eastbound and westbound traffic affected here quite a bit. Westbound I-4 toward the interchange still rather backed up. Earlier wreck there. This is Eric with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are. BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
A cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live, and I want to talk to you about the most important things to you when considering Wi-Fi, and I am talking about Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee plus same-day Wi-Fi. It gives you the most intelligent Wi-Fi that can heal itself literally when there's a problem. Reliability, the most reliable Wi-Fi for streaming, gaming, working from home. Let's talk coverage. Wi-Fi in every corner of your home. Security, Wi-Fi that's a security blanket for your network. Reliability, fiber-powered network with 99.999% reliability. Speed, Wi-Fi built for speed, again, powered by fiber. Consistency, you can lock in 5 years of predictability. 5 years, the same price, no contracts or commitments. Everything you need included. Data, equipment, and the most reliable Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. To get started, go to Xfinity.com, call or visit an Xfinity store today. Remember, restrictions apply, select plans only.
EVs and hybrids are taking over again, and Ken Ganley Kia has more than any Kia dealer in Tampa. With over 150 in stock, that means more options and savings for you. Lease a 2026 Kia EV9 starting at $269 per month, or get up to $5,000 off a 2026 Sportage Hybrid EX. Drive with confidence backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited battery warranty. Ken Ganley Kia NewportRichie.com, where the savings are electric.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
Have you been to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino lately? Sign up for a Unity card at the Players Club and receive 50% off vouchers at Fresh Harvest Buffet. Plus, get a free limited edition Hard Rock t-shirt and play up to $200 on us. On Sundays in May, there's a $270,000 blackjack tournament. On Mondays, a $325 $25,000 bonus times treasure spin showdown slot tournament. And on Tuesdays, a $700,000 Phoenix Link free slot spin drawing. Play and earn all month long. It all happens at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Get in there and win.
The NBA playoffs are underway, and now you can trade every game on Kalshi. You can also trade on who wins each series, the conference finals, and the championship. San Antonio is currently trading at 19% to win it all, meaning a $100 trade pays out over $500 if they take the title. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house, no odds makers. And as odds move, you can buy in or out anytime throughout the postseason. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code PASS to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
This deer season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Dave Matthews Band is coming to Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater, Tampa. May 26th. On sale at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Dave Matthews Band Live.
America is turning 250 and Furman Ford is celebrating with serious American value. What does that mean? Now through July 6th, you pay what a Ford employee pays on select new 2025 and 2026 Ford trucks and SUVs. That means huge savings on the Ford trucks and SUVs built for hardworking families, small businesses, weekend warriors, and everything that makes America move. And these guys do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, and no surprises. Check them out on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com, and make sure when you go see Bob Murray and the crew, you let them know that John Senning sent you.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, for the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Memorial Day savings have arrived at Jerry Ohm, and that means bigger, better, faster deals during the Declaration of Deals sales event. That sounds huge. It is. You can lease a new Ram 1500 for $497 per month with zero down or up to $14,000 off MSRP. Wow, I've never seen discounts that big before. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and that's why they are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
John Senning here for Wild Fork. It's time to start preparing for Memorial Day weekend, and Wild Fork has everything you need. Chicken wings, just $2.80 a pound. Chicken thighs, just $1.80 a pound. How about ground turkey for $3 a pound? And you can get Argentinian-style thin sausage. I love this stuff. $5 a pound, or buy 2 for $4.50 a pound. Wild Fork has everything you need and much, much more. You can get it delivered right to your home or shop in store in West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
This deer season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Ready or not, summer is coming, and Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th, get up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long and surprise flash deals on Memorial Day. We're talking thousands of products at every style and budget. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. These savings won't last, so don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance now through May 25th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo better than this.
Well, anyway, we're going to do it too and call it down.
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Filed this one under. Come on, man. It's Florida. Can't we have any fun? Dateline Clearwater. That's in Florida. A floating tiki hut was among 2 illegal charters terminated by the U.S. Coast Guard last week.
Aww.
I thought they were taking out Venezuelan drug boats. What are they doing over here messing with our floating tiki huts?
Who doesn't love a floating tiki hut?
Come on, man. The Coast Guard Station Cortez law enforcement crew said it terminated an illegal charter voyage acting as a bareboat charter near Anna Maria Island. They said the 54-foot vessel Mighty Tiki. Mighty Tiki.
The Mighty Tiki.
Yeah, the Mighty Tiki. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Was operating as an illegal small passenger vessel. The voyage was terminated and the boat and passengers were brought back to Coquino Beach. Yeah, there you go. Right.
Do you get your money back, you think, if you, because it's probably no refunds, but like if you pay for a tiki boat tour and then they terminate the voyage, do you get your money back?
Nah, I don't think so. I wouldn't be giving no money back. On Friday, the Coast Guard Station Cortez law enforcement crew stopped an illegal charter vessel near Big Sarasota Pass. The boat's owner was issued violations for failing to have a valid certificate of inspection and not having adult life jackets on board the vessel. There you go.
Oops.
In case you were wondering, owners and operators of illegal charters can face civil penalties of $69,000 or more for illegal passenger for hire vessel operations. My brother Eric does that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he owns that.
He's got a nice boat.
Yeah, he does. Very, very nice. Tampa City Council approves non-binding agreement on Massive's Rays Stadium deal. There we go. We are happy about this, Drew, correct?
Sure.
Yes,
keep the Rays here.
Let's keep the Rays here.
Who cares if it costs $2 billion in taxpayer money?
Man, you ever have a stadium baseball hot dog?
So good.
They are the best.
Nothing like it.
I was going to save this story for later, but it ties in with my hot dog story. Joey Chestnut set to defend hot dog eating title whilst on probation for battery.
Man, listen, you can't let a battery charge stand between you and competing for arguably the most prestigious title in sports.
First and foremost, you get rich and famous off of stuffing hot dogs in your face. What the hell you got to be angry about that you beating up on people?
It's a great question.
Joey Jaws Chestnut, the reigning champion and 17-time winner of Nathan's famous international hot dog eating contest, is set to compete in the July 4 event while serving probation after pleading guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge. He was accused of, I'll allow this.
What?
He was accused of slapping a man on the face during a night out at an Indiana bar. I've been through Indiana. I wanted to slap many men in the face. He entered a guilty plea and was sentenced to 180 days of probation. A judge did grant him permission to travel outside of state. I am not a fan of Indiana. No.
I have been once to go to a game at Notre Dame. It was there was nothing there.
Racist. I'm sorry. I had something stuck in my throat there, Drew.
All right, I hope you're okay.
A Lakeland server steals customers' debit card info to make nearly $900 in spa and cosmetic purchases.
What restaurant?
It just says in Lakeland.
Just says Lakeland restaurant?
Yeah.
Come on.
They lied, Polk County. Yeah, a server at a Lakeland restaurant is accused of stealing the customer's debit card. The Polk County Sheriff's Office said the victim and her husband went to a sports bar in Lakeland, paid using their debit. You got the name of it?
I know a couple of sports bars.
The next morning, the woman reported receiving notifications from her bank indicating her debit card had incurred charges she did not authorize. $600 at Posh Day Spa in Winter Haven and $93 at Chili's Bar and Grill.
$93 at Chili's. Jeepers.
Now, if it's your money, you know good and goddamn well you're not throwing down $93 at Chili's.
Oh, did you see her mugshot? She looks so sad.
No, I don't have it in my article.
Oh, she's sad she got caught.
Okay, but this is the thing.
Yeah.
You're using a debit card that may be one of the most traceable things on the planet.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you think you're not? And every time you use the card, there's probably a camera looking down right at you.
Yeah.
Did you watch Forensic Files or Unsolved Mysteries or anything where they always have video camera footage of someone using somebody's debit card?
Yeah, and she was probably using it for a day of beauty, and clearly it's not working.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, she needs to spend a lot more than $600.
Yeah, she needs to steal like $60,000. Sorry, lady.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your luck. Yeah, I had nowhere in the story will it.
Yeah, it just says a sports bar.
She has an extensive criminal history with 20 prior felony convictions and 15 misdemeanor convictions. Okay, how well is this sports bar in Lakeland vetting their employees? You hiring somebody and letting them work with credit cards from other people with 20 prior felony convictions on top of 15?
Well, yeah, it says she had gotten hired 9 days prior. Like, hello, background check.
She wasn't wasting no time. She was like smash and grabbing.
So wait, the victim contacted the Winter Haven Day Spa, learned that the $600 charge was used to buy 6 gift cards. While the victim was on the phone with the business, a second line rang. It was a woman named Angela trying to book an appointment using those exact same gift cards. The business's ID caught her name. The spa owner looked her up on social media, shared the photo of the victim. The victim immediately identified the woman in the picture as the waitress who had served her dinner the night before.
Come on, man.
You are bad at crime.
You're horrible at crime.
Now, why are they going out of their way? Oh, I guess you don't want to hurt the restaurant's name. But like,
yeah,
this restaurant clearly did not do enough to protect their customers.
No, you're not. I mean, come on. I can see if you. I'm not saying anybody with a felony conviction shouldn't be able to work in a restaurant. 20 plus another 15 misdemeanor kickers. Yeah, you can't let that person handle somebody's credit card.
No, if anybody knows what the Lakeland restaurant was, holler.
Yeah,
sports bar.
Yeah. This is the craziest story. Florida woman flees deputies into stranger's apartment where there's a baby inside, alone, and she changes clothes to disguise herself.
Wait, a lady is fleeing from the cops, finds just an open door to an apartment, goes in there,
apartment, goes
and there's
in
an
there.
unattended
There's
baby.
An unattended baby. And let me give it to you. Dayline, Melbourne, Florida. A woman was arrested on May 12th after authorities said she fled law enforcement into a random apartment in Melbourne while an infant was alone inside and changed her clothes to disguise herself. There's literally footage of the police bringing the baby out in the carrier first and then bringing her out of the bathroom where she is now in shorts and somebody else's top.
That's insane.
Well, tell that to Tanidra Sharice Pratt, 34, who failed to stop at a stop sign, and when a deputy attempted a traffic stop, she fled. So they can probably, I wish we had Dom here coming in, I would say they could maybe have her on a kidnapping charge with that baby because she went into there, maybe closed the door, maybe not, but certainly being child endangerment.
I don't know. She didn't know there was a kid when she went in there.
Yeah, maybe they should be charging the parents that left her, that unattended
Those parents
baby.
You can't leave a baby unattended.
Good Lord. Pratt then exited her car in front of an apartment complex. A mother and father were standing outside of their apartment with the door open. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Pratt ran inside.
Oh, so the baby wasn't like abandoned.
Closing the door behind her. that can be kidnapping.
Well, she didn't take the kid anywhere.
Well, but what's the term when you prevent
occupying a dwelling?
No, you're preventing
imprisonment.
Yeah,
that baby wasn't going anywhere.
Ivy said the infant was still inside the apartment. Deputies arrived as they heard the parents screaming and forced the door open. Ivy said deputies found her attempting to put on the mother's clothes to disguise herself because they'd never know it was me.
This is my baby.
Oh, here we go. Pratt was charged with driving with a suspended license, petty theft, or it says petite theft.
That's petty.
Okay.
I always find that weird, too.
Yeah. Child neglect without great bodily harm, resisting law enforcement without violence, fleeing and eluding, and burglary of an occupied structure. You should have just taken the driving without a license charge.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Halloween Horror Nights houses of 2026.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Sinners joins
Yes.
Universal. Yes. And you're a big fan of the film, right?
I loved it. Did you see it?
I still have yet to see it.
Dude,
I
it's
know.
so good.
I know. Every time I do. I just do. I will. Universal shared a 40-second tease of the Sinners house showing a card table, 3 cards with one of them reading Sinners. See, I have now that Universal's going to have the ride. I have to. Or Halloween Horror Night. Jimmy Kimmel mocks Elon Musk's criticism of Lupita Nyong'o's Odyssey casting. This is so bizarre.
People who get mad over the race of people who play characters in films.
Right. Especially if the character they're playing is fictional.
Right.
The Odyssey is a fictional story.
Yep.
The color is it's irrelevant.
Get
It's
woke, go broke.
What I find even more funny is people that have problems with different races playing different parts, and yet have no problem with the white-skinned, blue-eyed Jesus.
Well, that's what he was. What do you think, he was born in the Middle East or something?
Yeah, that's what the Bible says. A lot of blonde-haired, blue-eyed Middle Easterners. They don't have any problem with that.
Dude, Jesus was a surfer. I've seen him on many a Chevy van.
He was a surfer.
Airbrush van with surfing Jesus. That's what he looked like, bro.
Yeah. Well, listen, Elon Musk, if you feel that the character should be played by a white woman, you are the world's richest man. Make a movie and cast her. What's that?
Elon's the one who's mad?
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Dude, he's got more money than God.
He's been raging on Twitter for the past week about this.
I
It's
blocked him.
ridiculous. Oh, okay. Here he is. Musk posted on this. Chris Nolan desecrated the Odyssey so that he would be eligible for an Academy Award. You first haven't even seen the film. Who specifically is the a-hole who added DEI lies to Academy Award eligibility instead of it just being about making the best movie? There was some DEI stuff that had to come through that I vehemently disagreed with as well, so I'm with him on that. But Kimmel sarcastically dubbed the question a good one, quipping, while we're at it, who specifically is the a-hole who thought this was a cool design for a truck? And he showed us.
I mean, that's a good point. Those Cybertrucks are ugly.
Yeah. I mean, stay in your lane, he said, is the image of Musk.
Get out. You stay in your lane. You ain't no movie critic.
Yeah, exactly. But just, I mean, again, it's a fictional character. The character can be whatever color she wants.
True.
You know, they're monsters. If in Chris Nolan's The Odyssey, they're creatures that didn't exist.
Yeah.
You're picking the wrong movie, now if, Snow White is cast as a black woman, I mean.
It's happened.
Well, but it's in the title, Drew.
Oh.
It's Snow White.
What about Mulder and Scully in the X-Files reboot? They're both people of color.
They are?
They are.
I mean, there's nothing.
They're fictional characters.
Yeah, they're fictional characters. They can,
not my Mulder.
Oh, it's not your Mulder.
Hashtag.
By the way, solar panels and EVs were a gamble for these homeowners. That bet is finally paying off, and I'm one of them right here with some solar panels because of the rising cost of energy. Those that install solar panels or bought some electric vehicles, they are going to turn out to be the winner. Our utility bill was like $900 for we get bills every 60 days, and so it went from $900 to $22. One month I had $15 electric bill.
$1,500?
$15.
Oh,
it's a $15 electric bill.
Wow.
When the solar panel, there's a monthly charge for the solar panels until it's paid off. But we did get that $12,000 credit, so that took it down drastically, and they weren't all that expensive. And that's $123. So all told, I'm paying about $140 a month for electricity. I was up to $300 with Tico. That was 4 years ago, prior to all of these rate increases. So yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What if I don't believe in the sun?
Well, then you're a dummy.
Oh, okay. Just checking. I'm not saying I don't.
I'm just saying.
I've never seen it in person.
Where would Florida rate
on
a top 15 list of states where mortgage delinquency is increasing the most? Mortgage delinquency is increasing the most. 15 states. Where's Florida?
2.
You weren't bad. You were
1.
close. No.
3.
I'm going to read it. At number 15, Oregon. Illinois at 14, California 13,
12.
Rhode Island 12, North Carolina 11, Idaho. It's number 4, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Doofus. Idaho is 10, 9 is Texas, Colorado 8, New Hampshire 7, Connecticut 6, Montana 5, 4. Number Florida, where in mortgages delinquency is increasing the most. Vermont at number 1, Delaware at number 2, and then Louisiana.
Vermont?
Yeah. Yeah, all that ski on them ski
That's why I
lodges.
was trying to figure out what's up there.
Yeah, it's weird. I was going to do this story, and this will be the last story. Did you see the story about the grandmother that got into a fight at the Tim Hortons? And yeah, I mean, it's, but if first and foremost, it's a wrong coffee order. Relax. Just relax.
You're not wrong.
Secondly, when you watch the video, and they had to release the video because people were getting out of hand with their assumptions, she put her hands on the work. She pushed one person, then put her hands on. Now, if you're a 58-year-old grandmother, don't be out there putting your hands on people.
She's 75.
75, that's even worse.
I mean, I get it, but like, when it got physical, that person pushing a 75-year-old woman has got to know they're pushing a 75-year-old woman.
But you're not allowed to defend yourself. You got to stand there and get slapped and beaten up because somebody's 75.
No, you run like hell after throwing hot coffee in her face.
No, she wouldn't let her go. She ripped out hair. She ripped out portions of her hair.
Such a sad story.
And the woman died not from the beating, but from a heart attack or something. She had a heart condition.
Yeah.
You got to know, Drew. You want to have sympathy, but you also want people to keep their damn hands to themselves.
Yeah, at 75, if somebody, you've lived 3/4 of a century. If somebody screws up your coffee order, hi, may I please get the correct coffee?
Right. Walk it off, man.
I know.
That's the mo better.
That is.
It's sad.
It's sad.
But
her actions led to her demise for certain.
100%.
But it's always sad when you hear someone die.
Yeah.
And if you missed it earlier, Kyle Busch, a 2-time NASCAR Cup champion and one of the sport's greatest and fiercest driver, died after a brief hospitalization today at 41 years old. And thank you to everyone who's sending me the sports bar in Lakeland where this allegedly happened. I'm not going to say it on the air until it's confirmed. But
okay.
Can't do that. 800-771-1025. When we come back, here's what I got for you. A forgotten 80s jam that when I play it, you're going to be like, oh, my God. You could say that the Washington, D.C. go-go movement had one song with its time in the sun, and it was this song that I've got coming up for you next. It is Marinade Mania at Southern Steer Butcher. So this Memorial Day, if you got some friends coming over, stop on by Southern Steer and tell them we sent you. You can get big savings on their famous vacuum tumbled marinated steak tips, only $19.99 a pound. Marinated chicken and pork tenderloin, only $5.99 a pound. Get 5 or more pounds of any specific marinated product and enjoy an additional 5% off. Plus, for a limited time, enjoy that sweet heat of their hot honey flavor. You won't find a more flavorful or juicy bite of meat than Southern Steer Butcher marinated meat. Go on in there, tell them what you're looking to cook. Tell them how many people you got. They'll help you every step of the way. They're unbelievable. Go to southernsteer.com for more info or stop by one of their convenient Bay Area locations in St. Pete, Clearwater, Carrollwood, or Sarasota.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Fire rescue on the scene of a serious crash at Pinellas, 275 South, ramp from Roosevelt. On-ramp left lane blockage here. In Hills Road, 275 North. At Sly Avenue, crash with the right lane block. Westbound I-4 improving a little earlier wreck toward the interchange. Clearing stages. That crash, Bush Boulevard, Gun Highway at Dale Mabry. Also clearing. In still Manatee County, 41 North before 275. All lanes at last check are taken up due to that accident. This is Eric with traffic.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their their air conditioner.
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Celebrate the land of the free because of the brave. During the Memorial Day sales event at Crown Honda, drive a new 2026 Honda Civic, $169 per month, or a new 2026 Honda Accord, $217 per month. Plus, active and retired military service members get an additional $1,000 off. Shop Memorial Day savings all month long. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
It's the perfect day. You're just driving along, listening to your favorite music, the windows down. There's a cool breeze. Life is good. But wait, hold on a second. You're not wearing a seatbelt? You'd better put that on before that... Uh-oh, too late. Cops everywhere are stepping up enforcement, so you'd better buckle up or you will get caught. Sorry to ruin your day. Click it or ticket.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
A medical emergency can change your life in an instant. And Advent Health's ER experts have one priority: you. Afterwards, the care doesn't stop. What comes next matters just as much. The choices, the milestones, the living. Because here, second chances are just the beginning. Florida's leader in heart and stroke care. TheERexperts.com.
Have you been to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino lately? Sign up for a Unity card at the Players Club and receive 50% off vouchers at Fresh Harvest Buffet. Plus, get a free limited edition Hard Rock t-shirt and play up to $200 on us. On Sundays in May, there's a $270,000 blackjack tournament. On Mondays, a $325,000 bonus times treasure spin showdown slot tournament. And on Tuesdays, a $700,000 Phoenix Link free slot spin drawing. Play and earn all month long. It all happens at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Get in there and win.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
At IDC, we honor the legacy of the one and only Keith LeClaire.
We refuse to be beat on any diamond, any price, anywhere. You cannot get any closer to the source than International Diamond Center.
His competitive spirit, his leadership, his passion for quality.
The finest quality at the best price, guaranteed. Anybody that sees it on her hand, they're going to be going, where'd you get that diamond?
And who can forget Keith's fun side?
If you don't come to IDC, you are nuts. You're going to get a bigger, better diamond for less at IDC, period.
As we mourn his passing, Keith LeClaire's spirit will always be alive and well at IDC. And his other family members carry on his legacy. His voice, his teachings, his vision will continue to guide us into the future. And the core values of IDC will never change.
I want you to be protected. I want you to make sure you're getting what you paid for. It's a commitment from our family. It's our blood. It's our heart behind it. It's our trust. It's our integrity.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text free.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included, and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park knows that the joy of having a car is in the going. That's why we have prices you can trust on an incredible selection of your favorite new Toyota models. Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Tacoma, Tundras, and more. Plus all your favorite pre-owned cars and trucks. We even offer exceptional service done by our expert techs. No wonder people come from St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, Largo, Seminole, and Gulfport. So go to AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park now. Less stress, more go.
Lunch was great, but this traffic is awful.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes oily stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy or rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
Join 102.5 The Bone and the Mike-O Radio Show live at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Sunday, May 24th from 12 to 2 p.m. Celebrate Memorial Day weekend with us and salute those who serve us with incredible offers, giveaways, and more. See you there.
Injured? It's your case. Own it. Call Farah & Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Pretty much locked in through the weekend. We'll go mostly clear tonight. Any storms ending. Sunshine coming up on Friday after a morning low in the mid-70s. Clouds will build and there'll be some afternoon storms and highs in the low to mid-90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Spike Lee.
Yep, 38 years ago, 1988. EU's Da Butt hit number 35 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Fat by Weird Al Yankovic peaked at number 99. That should have been a number one song. The video was amazing.
We had Bad already. We didn't need Weird Al's hilarious take on a Michael Jackson classic.
And the only Miami Sound Machine song I enjoyed, Anything for You, was number one. That's a great slow jam.
I think I only remember Conga from them.
Oh, you remember 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do people... by the way, do you know what other song EU was on?
No.
Let me see if I can find it.
Is it another soundtrack song?
No, it's my favorite. It's not on... I can't believe it's not on Spotify. Something weird about Salt and Peppa songs. None of the original versions are available on Spotify for some reason.
I think they are when you pay for the subscription, Drew.
I ain't paying for the subscription, Mo.
I think you on Freeze Modify, you're going to get the bargain basement versions of songs.
You may be right. But EU was on a Salt and Pepper jam, my favorite Salt and Pepper song by far. Let me get to the, here it is. It's got that go-go sound.
I remember this song, yeah.
There ain't a better Salt and Pepper song on the planet. I see you, Shoot. Ow, do what you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you what I can do. It's your thing, it's thing. Salt and Pepper flat out kill it on this song. You too, Spinderella.
What we gonna do about this dirty dancing?
What we gonna do about this? Get out there. Where the go-go swing. Salt and Pepper was hot. In the place with a smile on our face. They tried to break. Said we were dirty. Freaks. Flirty. I was all set not to jet but to jump.
They don't understand the way you
shake your thing. Damn. Yeah, I really thought that DC go-go sound was going to go somewhere. My buddy Kenny Bongos with Soja is a huge go-go fan, but it's just got that cool like banging percussion on trash cans.
I felt that way about drum and bass, which had maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Well, in Orlando, it's still going. Let me tell you. Why do people have to go out of their way when someone dies like a Kyle Busch? Why do they have to type, I wasn't a fan, but like,
yeah, right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You think anybody cares that you were like, you have to let everyone know. It's the height of narcissism and a lack of self-awareness. Just say, rest in peace, Kyle Busch, if you have to say anything at all. You really don't have to say anything at all. If he meant a lot to you, you wouldn't have to say, I wasn't a fan, but who cares? The dude died at 41 years old of a mysterious illness. And you take that off. And I'm saying this because I've seen it on more than one Facebook page. I wasn't a fan, but it sure is sad that Kyle Busch died. Like, who cares?
Just say it's sad, or don't say anything.
In the I can't believe this is happening file, Sharon Osbourne is going to tour the U.S. with an AI version of her late husband, Ozzy Osbourne, who will talk and interact with fans. What a ghoul. She didn't get enough money out of Ozzy while he was still alive.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. Like, what do you think his estate was worth? Millions.
Yeah. I mean, between Black Sabbath, between the solo career, between the publishing and everything.
That Osbourne show?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So she's what, 70-something?
Yes.
How much money do you need? Yeah. How much money does Jack need?
Yeah.
How much money does Jack and Kelly? I don't know if they're doing the jab or what, but they lost so much weight that it does not look healthy.
Kelly definitely. So has Sharon. Jack. When I saw Jack, I thought he looked okay, but it might have been an older picture. But definitely Kelly and Sharon.
I guess Jack shaved off his beard, and people are like, "Ooh, is Jack Osbourne okay?" Yeah, he had to do a video where he's like, I see all these people asking if I'm okay. Yeah, I shaved my beard.
He's doing a biopic. He's approving a biopic. Speaking of how much money can you have? I know, right?
36 years ago today, one of the most memorable and awesome series finales ever aired on CBS. What is it, Maurice? 36 years ago.
36 years ago, one of the most awesome, you say miniseries or television
series finale. A creative as hell.
Was it? No, it wasn't Dallas. There wasn't nothing really creative about that. 37 years ago.
Yep.
Creative as hell. It was on network television.
CBS.
CBS. Murder, She Wrote?
No, no one knows what happened at the end of that. At the end of Newhart.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Bob wakes up and reveals to his wife from the previous show, I believe that's Suzanne Plachette, the Bob Newhart show, that the entire series of Newhart was a dream.
Yeah.
I loved that show.
Very brilliant.
I'm Larry. This is my cousin Daryl and my other cousin Daryl. That's just genius. That show is so well done.
It was.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
800-771-1025.
That was a great ending.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. When he wakes up, he's like, and you go, oh, my God, that's the lady. Because I like the original Bob Newhart show where he was, I think he was a dentist.
Something like that, yeah.
Because in Newhart, they owned an inn, right?
Yeah, yes.
I was
Like
too
a bed and
young
breakfast,
to get most of those, but a very chilling post-race video from Kyle Busch posted by the John Senning.
And a bow in front of the fans that are all on their feet down here at the Monster Mile. And Michael Waltrip said earlier in the race that a confident Kyle Busch is a dangerous Kyle Busch. Your 69th victory in this series, your 5th
69.
right here. Why do these moments never get old, Kyle?
Because you never know when the last one is, so...
Oof. Those are some chilling and prophetic words.
Because you never know when the last one is, so I know all too well, unfortunately.
Dude, this is last week. What happens to a guy in a week where he gets an illness and dies?
It's gotta. I'm thinking viral.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah, you would think something that quick, unless it was just some unknown something inside of him that he didn't know about.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
Hey, I'm glad you're bringing up Newhart. I was just talking about Newhart yesterday. Still my favorite scene of all time. I don't know if you remember it. It's when Bob Newhart, he was actually in like a guillotine standing, and I think that he's asked one of the brothers, Daryl, said, "Hey, $5, scratch my nose." And literally, he thought then Daryl pulled out a $5 bill and gave it to him. Like he was going to give him a $5 bill to scratch his nose. It was hilarious.
That's genius, dude. I'm glad you remembered that. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
What's up, boys?
Hey, Bobby D. What's up, dude?
No, Bob Newhart, he was a psychologist. And he had all Carlton and Jerry was the dentist down in the hall. But, yeah, he had all the crazy people. And he would try to talk them out of craziness.
That's what therapists do. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby D. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
I would just like to say that REM is the greatest rock and roll band or greatest American rock and roll band of all time. Also, if you got big boobs, let me hear from you.
Duval, you to one. REM. I like REM. I would put REM in my top 50 bands of all time for sure. But
American band?
Greatest American rock and roll band of all time?
Not the greatest, but I think an argument could be made that they're one of the top 10.
Okay. I don't want to make that argument because I might agree with you. Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you, Drew.
And thank you so much for listening today. We appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful night. We will be back live tomorrow against our better judgment. And we hope to see you then. Climate Design Home Services wants to make sure that your AC is running cool. You deserve cool air in your house, for crying out loud. So get with Climate Design. They'll take care of it. Climate Design. That's me. Sorry. Scared myself with my own voice. They will do a tune-up for the low, low price of just $59. $59 to tune up your system. If there's nothing wrong, great. You got your system tuned up. If there is something wrong and you need a new system, you'll get a great deal on Trane, T-R-A-N-E. Call Climate Design today. With extended service hours and over 1,000 five-star reviews, you can count on Climate Design for total comfort. Go to climatedesign.com or call 727-300-1059. Good night now.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone presents the Florida Rock Symphony Summer Concert Series at Ruth Eckerd Hall. You want to rock? We've got your rock right here. And we're making it fancy with a symphony. Come see a live rock orchestra playing all the hits of Led Zeppelin. June 27th, Journey. July 17th, both featuring American Idol finalist Constantine Maroulis, plus David Bowie. August 7th, you can see all 3 shows starting at only $99. Tickets are on sale now at RuthEckerdHall.com. Bust out your best tuxedo t-shirts and get ready to rock. For more details, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Clearing stages that wrecked down in Manatee County, 41 north toward 275. Still have that overturned vehicle in Pinellas. Law enforcement on the scene now. 275 south ramp from Roosevelt Boulevard. Left lane blockage on said ramp. Emergency crew on the scene. Olmerton Road eastbound at 275. Right lane blockage. 275 north into downtown Tampa. Still congested. 75 south and 41 south. Progress Village and Gibsonton respectively are delayed. This is Eric with traffic.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let him cook, Tampa.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farah and Farah at 800-500-5555. Tampa.
Cat named Mo here from my friends at Blue Bear Total Home Services. Now, let's be honest. Nobody wants to call an HVAC company until the AC quits during a Florida heat wave. And when that happens, you want someone you can trust. That's Blue Bear Total Home Services with a perfect 5-star rating and over 460 Google reviews. Right now, get a full AC system tune-up for just $79 or upgrade your system with 0% financing for 60 months, payments as low as $104 a month. Visit BlueBearTotalHomeServices.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
The path to a hands-on future starts here at National Aviation Academy, where curiosity becomes action and action becomes skill. Skilled technicians aren't born, they're built. Aviation moves fast, so what are you waiting for? Train to become an aviation maintenance technician in as little as 14 months. Elevate your skills and take your career to new heights. Visit ufixjets.com today. For more information about our statistics, visit naa.edu/success.
Memorial Day is a time to remember the heroes who gave everything for our country and honor their freedom we enjoy every day. WeatherTight Windows believes your home should feel just as comfortable as the life they fought to protect. Your home should feel like your haven. With energy-efficient hurricane impact windows, you'll stay cooler and safer. Celebrate Memorial Day with special savings featured on the WeatherTight Windows website.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me, and good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
John Setting here with my new buddy, Bratcher Brown. He's the president of Edgewater Family Wealth. Bratcher, what is the biggest misconception when it comes to planning for your future? Do you need to be well into your 60s or 70s? Do you need to have a bunch of money already ready to go? Tell us the best case scenario when you're looking to set yourself up for success.
I think the best case scenario is having an accurate understanding of what do you have, what are your behaviors, and where are you trying to go, and whether or not you're on the path to get there, which a lot of people do not have.
And, getting a chance to talk to you a little bit, you are big on relationships, and that obviously comes first when you're trying to get somebody to entrust you with their future. Sure. That relationship is kind of the cornerstone of everything that comes after.
Yeah, and I think the first step to building that relationship is educating people really without expecting anything in return, because we need to understand if you have what you need to get where you're going and whether or not I'm a good fit to help you get there.
Now, do you need to be already fairly well off to start thinking about retirement and your future?
No, absolutely not. And you frequently meet people who are just getting started on their journey. You get people in the middle, and you get people who are about to try to retire. And largely, most of those people have no idea where they stand on that journey.
So if there's somebody listening and they think, you're speaking my language, I need to prepare, I need to do better when it comes to thinking about my future, how can they get in touch with you? Where can they see you, and how can they learn more?
Yeah, if you're somebody who has kind of accumulated some assets and you're not really sure what to do with them in terms of how do I utilize them for my future, we're going to have an educational event at the Ruth's Chris in Tampa on June 10th. That's going to be a 30-person capacity, as well as a virtual session on June 3rd. Both of which you can sign up for on our website, efwevents.com.
efwevents.com. Please save a ribeye for me, if you will.
Can do.
Loaded baked potato. He is Bratcher Brown, efwevents.com. It is Edgewater Family Wealth. Appreciate you so much, man.
Dave Matthews Band is coming to Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater, Tampa. May 26th. On sale at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Dave Matthews Band Live.
Memorial Day savings have arrived at Jerry Ohm, and that means bigger, better, faster deals during the Declaration of Deals sales event. That sounds huge. It is. You can lease a new Ram 1500 for $497 per month with zero down or up to $14,000 off MSRP. Wow, I've never seen discounts that big before. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and that's why they are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St.